Hmm. Oh, here it is. Okay, can anybody see or hear me? I'm gonna wait for everybody to come in here. Trying to see if this thing is working. Can anybody hear me or see me out there? So confusing. Let me go out and try this again. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Are you guys able to see me, hear me, anything? This is so confusing, I swear. Okay, I see you, Gil. I don't know. I just posted it, but I'm not sure why I didn't send the notification. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send everybody a message on Patreon then. I don't know why I didn't send out any notifications. Can you hear me though? Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Somebody else just texted me and said that they're not seeing it. Okay, I'm going to send out the link. Okay, so I just sent out the link. Let me know if you guys can, if you guys get it. Hey, Kellen. I'm still trying to figure out all this live streaming stuff. It's confusing. So hopefully everybody got that link I just sent out. Okay, so you did see the notification. Okay, good. I'm glad. If we don't get enough patrons in here, then what I'll just end up doing, I'm just going to make it public so we can start getting more traffic in here. Let me make sure my laptop is plugged in. Okay, good. So you got the notification. Okay. It was something going on with Patreon when I was initially doing it. It kept booting me off. So I don't know. So let's see if we get some more people popping up here. So what's everybody up to this Saturday afternoon? What are you guys doing? Hey, Keaton. Okay, good. So we got our first person on Patreon. I love you too. I'm so glad you were able to get the notification. I'm still trying to figure out this live stream thing, so I'm sorry. Looks like we have a few more people popping in here. Now, Keaton, are you watching this on Patreon or are you watching this on YouTube? I'm curious to know. Okay, good. So Pixel K's in here. She has a little blue wrench, so that I'm glad we're able to mod you. And they're saying it's 8 p.m. here in London. Okay. In England, actually. Hey, Dominique. I'm glad you guys are slowly but surely trickling in. Sorry, I'm still figuring out this whole live stream thing. So Kellen Cash is asking people, which UK celebrity would you like to see? Like, is there anybody in the UK that you guys would want me to, interview? Who's popping out there in the UK? I would love to interview some UK people. I'm waiting for my other mod to get in here. Oh, okay. I get it. So most people will click on Patreon and then you guys will go to YouTube. Okay, cool. Hey, Melissa. No, you did not miss me. I'm here. Hey, Tiara. T, can you make some hair products? I'll pay, of course. I might. I mean, I make them for myself. I used to, honey, I want to be the Miss Jessie of YouTube. And I used to make my shea butter. I used to make everything from scratch. And it just took a lot of work. And I don't know, people just weren't really supporting as much, especially people who knew me. They want me to make products for them, and then I'd make it, and they'd be like, oh, here goes $5. Or can I just have it for free? So I was like, you know what? Let me focus on growing my hair out, and y'all do y'all. But, if you really want me to make you some products, I can. Because I make products like every other month, as I run low. So maybe when I make my next batch, I can make you some stuff. I can set you some stuff aside. That won't be a problem. Hey, Maria. Hey, Kelly. The audio and the picture don't line up, but I see you here, though. I don't know why it's not. I don't know if it's this webcam. Well, it has to be the webcam. Okay, so Dominique says Tinny Tempa from the UK is someone that she would like to see interviewed. That's what's up. It might be the webcam. I'm still playing around with the cameras and things like that. I'm trying to use the audio on the webcam, but if there's a syncing issue, then I'll just have to get a whole new camera. So please just bear with me. Okay, so Pixel Case says maybe Stormzy. Okay. Okay, so Gil says the YouTube video is embedded in Patreon. If you click it, it will take you to the YouTube directly. Okay, perfect. Good to know. So what are you Patreon people up to this evening? I don't know why Wendia can't see me. I'm trying to let my other mod know that the link is up. Hopefully she'll be able to find it. So Nia Hart says, I'd buy your hair products. I try random brands. I would happily support you. Thank you so much. Hey, Sharmika. Hey, Gloria. You're looking amazing today, Goals. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. Yeah, they want to know about Stormzy Classic, I guess. I don't know too many UK celebs. I'm trying to learn them because I know I have a UK fan base. So the more you guys tell me, the better. Because I don't know a whole lot of UK celebs. I know the Spice Girls, okay? And that was in the damn 90s. Pixel K said, I buy all the products. My hair needs some extra and something extra and natural. I feel you. People talk all that mess about natural hair. Natural hair it takes a lot of work. Even when I do my wash days and my deep condition days, it takes a lot of work. It's literally a half-day affair. But I think what I've learned over the years of just taking care of my hair is to keep it simple. Less is more. And what you don't want to do is turn into a product junkie where you're just buying anything you see, anything one of these hair gurus are pushing, you just jump on the bandwagon. You have to, use stuff that works for you, and you just have to stick with it. And I think once you stick with it and your body gets used to it, then you'll start seeing the growth and things like that. And then also remember, your diet plays a big part in hair growth. So drinking lots of water, taking vitamins, eating healthy as possible, that also helps. Because you guys remember 2 years ago when I was working on set all the time, they literally ravaged my hair because I would wear my natural hair on set and they'd be straightening it and blow drying it and pulling it, you know what I'm saying, just like blowing it out. And it caused a lot of damage. So my hair went from like literally armpit length, it went up to like shoulder length. I was losing a lot of length. So that's when I was like, you know what, no more. I'm putting my hair away. I'm just going to take care of my hair. And now my hair is mid-back length. So you just got to keep taking care of it and babying your hair. But again, less is more. You don't have to put every single product in your hair. Let me read these comments. Yeah, it can be hard to keep it with your hair. It really can be. So, Pixel, your family is from the West Indies, Grenada? I'm always butchering something, Grenada. That's what's up. Hey, Antoinette. Hi, T. Working from home to feed these kids. You look beautiful. Still using Fenty Beauty. I'd support your homemade natural products. Thank you so much. I'm in my bedroom right now. I wanted to change locations. And yes, I have everything set up on my vanity. And I am still using my Fenty Beauty. I love it. I still have like all my little Fenty products. So I really like her products. They match my skin perfectly. Hey, Wendy. Okay, good. I'm glad you're finally in here. That's my other moderator. So if you could log into YouTube with that link, and then it's going to automatically mod you. So Keaton says, T, I want to let you know I appreciate you so much and the knowledge you give over time on YouTube. I'm a young tea sipper, and you are like an imam to me. I'm so grateful I came across your channel a couple years ago. Thank you so much, Keaton. I really appreciate that. A lot of people say that they feel like I'm a mom or an auntie or a big sister, and that means a lot to me because it's not easy, and I'm still trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying? So if I can be like a positive person in your life or somebody who just, gives you a little bit of knowledge and you take something away from a video, that's what's up. That means a lot to me. Because I know even for me, when I was a teenager, I didn't always have my mom or my parents to go talk to. So when we were younger, we didn't have things like YouTube and social media. We got all our information from friends. And when you're asking another 14, 15, or 16-year-old for advice, it's usually some screwed up mess. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that, with y'all's generation, even if you feel like you can't talk to your parents, you guys can talk to, people on social media, older people such as myself and other YouTubers who do give good advice, who do give positive messages. So I'm glad I can be that person for you. It means a lot to me. So Nia Hart is saying, watching you and detangling my hair for wash days. I know that's right, honey. We were just talking about that. Wash day is a big affair when you have natural hair. One time I was in the shower so long, the water started getting cold. I'm like, dang, I'm not done yet. I still got to, deep condition and go through this side, and the water was getting cold. So I had to just wash my hair in cold water. I was so pissed. I'm like, what's going on with the water? I swear it takes forever. So Gloria says, I would buy your products too. I need some TLC. Okay. So maybe what I'll do for my Patreon people when I make my products the next time, because I still have like my containers and my bags and different stuff like that. I'll put some stuff aside for you guys because everything in my products is natural. It's been, tested and tried by me over the years. I'm just really big on natural stuff. If I can't eat it, if I can't cook with it, I don't want it on my hair or skin. So that's always been like my motto. So Sharmika says, I say taking care of our hair is trial and error. Exactly. I just found another moisturizing cream that works for my hair, and it took almost a year to find one. Wow. There was this really bomb shampoo I had gotten, and I'm trying to find it. It's by Aveda. And usually I kind of stick to my Laurel sulfate free. But this shampoo is probably one of the best shampoos I ever used. It's really thick. It comes out like a conditioner. But once you lather it, it turns really sudsy. And it used to work really good in my hair. And I had gotten it when I used to do some hair modeling for Aveda. And that was one of the packages that they gave me, was like this shampoo and conditioner set. And I used up all the shampoo and I threw it away. And I cannot remember I know the bottle is blue, but I don't know the name of it. I need to like think about it and go Google it. But it's like a really good shampoo. It has a lot of lather. It's not drying. But yeah, I don't know how expensive it is because they gave it to me. But that was one of the best shampoos I've used. Besides my, the Laurel sulfate free shampoos that I use as well. Nia says definitely been there. The worst. Hey Shanara. What's going on with y'all? My kids are here too. They're in the living room. They're watching that Biggie Smalls movie on Spike. It's like I don't know if it's like a docu-series. But if you guys don't know, I'm in that. I worked on that set. When was this? Like a year ago in LA. Me and Bone were on set. I think he was like one of the ADs. And so that scene where Biggie gets shot, I'm in the crowd running and screaming. So I don't know. You may see me in there. We watched it the other day and it was pretty good. Hey Maria. She says, how did you learn to make your own hair care products? Does it take some professional skills? No. One thing about me that people don't realize, I'm a big researcher. And anything I need to know, I just research it. So this was like stuff that took me months. It didn't happen overnight. I just researched ways to grow your hair. I would research what every single vitamin, every single oil, what are the benefits, what are the risks, you know what I'm saying? How does it help your hair? How does it not help your hair? So I can like give you literally a breakdown of every single product and what it does for your hair. So like, let's say I want to know more about glycerin. Okay, so what's glycerin? What can it do for my hair and skin? Well, glycerin is a product that basically it's a huminescent. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but basically what it does is that it takes moisture from the air and it traps it in its molecules. So it's really good for your hair, especially on your ends. So I would put glycerin on my ends so that when my ends say moisturize, so even while I'm sleeping or if I have on a satin cap, it's going to be taking moisture from the air and from the environment, and it's going to entrap it into your hair. Yes, I'm such a nerd. Like, I really research stuff. I don't just be like, oh, this is cool, or because this person is promoting something. I want to research the chemicals. So that's what I did literally for like a year and a half. I, researching vitamin E. What does it do? What are the benefits for hair and skin? And then I would just go through and find out everything, write it down, type it down. And I just have like a whole list of every single oil and vitamin. Peppermint oil, what does it do? You know what I'm saying? It's something that helps with hair growth. It's really good for the scalp. It has a cooling sensation. So like literally I'm a walking encyclopedia when it comes to like hair products and oils. I need a life, but that's how I was able to teach myself how to make my hair care products and what works with what. And a lot of it was trial and error. Like sometimes I remember the first time I got peppermint oil, I went kind of crazy. And I was like, oh my God, I want my hair to grow to the middle of my back. So I'm just splashing this shit on my scalp. And of course, it burns, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, my scalp's on fire because it was pure peppermint oil. So over time, I learned that you just don't take peppermint oil and just splash it all over your head. You have to basically, mix it in parts. You have to have it in some type of carrier oil like jojoba oil or coconut oil and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of trial and error, but I've been making my own products for like almost the past 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I used to make it for a lot of people, but then it just wasn't worth the headache to me, so I stopped. So now I just make products for my household, and that's it. But yeah, everything I do have and use, it's been tried and tested. Yeah, a huminescent. Yep, that word. It works really good. I love glycerin. Maria says, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I'm just one of those people, like, I'm self-taught. I think my mentality is this. Part of it is I'm cheap. Okay, I grew up broke as hell. So when we were growing up, we didn't have money to just go, take classes here or go do this or go, to a camp or go to like a special program. We had to like just really learn stuff on our own. So I used to be at the library all the time as a kid. That was like my refuge from all the nonsense I was going through at home. So I used to go to the library all the time, and I would just research different topics. And it's no different now as an adult with the internet. So like a lot of times people will ask me, well, how did you learn how to edit? How did you learn how to make videos? I literally sat and I researched, and I would watch, people who did editing videos, people who did special effects. I would watch them. I would watch tutorials, but most of all, I would just read. I would go online and look up stuff and just teach myself and just keep practicing and keep practicing until I was able to figure out different tricks and different techniques. And I think that's the problem. Like nowadays, people just don't like to read. People don't like to research. Everyone likes to be spoon-fed stuff, and that's like my biggest pet peeve. It's lazy and it's disingenuous, you know what I'm saying? To just ask somebody to just, just give me all your knowledge, just free, just everything, all the time, all the research you put into stuff, just give it to me because I'm black or because I'm your friend or because I'm your homie. And it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? Do your research, you know what I mean? Like really go out there and learn. If you're really vested in something and you really want to know more about something, go out and research it and figure it out and practice. It's like anything. Nothing just comes to you overnight. You have to keep working at it and keep working at it and keep building your skills. So that's just one of the things I've learned from childhood. So I don't care if it's, making my own hair products and, researching how hair grows, if it's video editing, if it's graphic design. I'm self-taught in a lot of ways. So a lot of stuff, no, I didn't spend money to go to school for that. People ask me all the time, where did you go for journalism school? I didn't go to school. You know what I'm saying? I read up on journalism and how to do interviews and how to conduct certain things. Just like in my room right now, a few years ago, I didn't know anything about lighting, but now I do. So my back window, it was washing out the entire set. So in order to stop the washout, I had my son help me put up a thick blanket behind the curtains so we could block out the sun. And then I have regular lights on and my vanity lights on as well. So just a lot of stuff that I just taught myself. Told y'all I'm nerdy. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Boo. I see you in here. How's everything going down there in Texas? Now, Morgan was one of my subscribers. She went through it, y'all, last year with the whole Hurricane Harvey. Her and her family were definitely affected. So I'm glad to see you in here. I'm glad you guys are doing better. I know parts of Texas are still going through a lot of devastation. Shanora says, the stream is lagging over here. I can't see everyone's comments on my desktop. Shanora, try going out and then coming back in and see if that helps. So Nina says, set up your minimum price so people can't play you, but make it so people can pay extra as a donation. Maybe also free shipping over $25. Once again, it's totally up to you, but I'll be able to tip. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot. I take screenshots of everything just because that's a good idea. So I don't know if y'all heard that, but I just took a screenshot. Snacks Tyrell. Hey, Tawana. She said, I made it. The pen lady's in the building, honey. T, much love. I see you. And what she's, okay, hold on. She said, T, much love to you. And I see and hear you success. That's what's up. I'm so happy. Yes, Tawana, honey, she has bought so many pens from me. Like, it just amazes me. Like, every time she buys pens, I'm like, oh my God, and another one. I feel like DJ Khaled, but she loves my pens. She said they write well. She loves the different characters on them. So, I'm always really appreciative to that. Hey, Christian love. Yes, I'm doing well. I love you too, sis. Is that a guy? I'm sorry. Some of these names confuse me. I love you too, bro. I'm sorry. Chrissy Robbins says, what do you think about men growing their hair? I've never seen myself with long hair. Hey, Chrissy. There's nothing wrong with men growing their hair at all. Matter of fact, my ex-husband, he had really long hair. His hair was like to the middle of his back, and I used to be forced to braid his hair and all that crap. And my oldest son, he had really long hair. I've told y'all this story in the past, and actually me and him did a video probably about a year ago where we were talking about that little boy who had the long hair and his mother pressed it, and he was like real upset, and the picture went viral. And so my son, from the time he was born until he was about 5, he had long hair to the middle of his back. I never pressed it, never put any heating tools to it, none of that mess. The only thing I ever did was wash and condition it. But he had really long braids, just like his dad. And then one day, I guess he just didn't want his hair, long hair anymore, because people used to always mistake him for a girl. Like, oh, your daughter's so pretty. Your daughter has some beautiful hair. And I'm like, dude, it's a boy. Like, he's wearing a whole Sean John outfit. Like, what the hell? You know, people would never look at his outfit. They would just see his face and all this hair and assume it was a girl. So by the time he was 5, he was over it. He's like, I don't want long hair. People think I'm a girl. And so I was like, no, you know, keep your hair. It's beautiful. Just keep your hair. Honey, that little boy went to the bathroom downstairs and got to cutting his hair. And so I go to braid his hair, and literally one of his hair strands is this long and the other strand is this short. So now I'm in tears. I can't braid his hair. It's a mess. And so my ex-husband was like, okay, we always said once he gets old enough to say that he wants to cut his hair off, that we're going to allow him to make that decision. He doesn't want long hair anymore. Let him cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut off his hair. And, you know, as a mother, because, you know, he's always had hair, so it was hard for me. I was crying. I was such a mess back then. I was like in tears. And so my ex-husband takes him outside and just literally just shaves his head and just cuts off all his hair. And, you know, I was crying. I was like real upset. But then I got out of my damn adult feelings, and I watched him go into the downstairs bathroom, and he looked in the mirror, and he just had the biggest smile on his face, and he just felt so free. And he was like, Mom, I like it. I look like a boy. I like it. And I seen how happy my son was. So at that point, I had to get over my feelings, and, you know, I got over it. And now he refuses to have his hair any longer than an afro. That's like the longest he'll ever have his hair is just an afro. He won't let me braid it. None of that stuff. So, no, there's nothing wrong with guys having long hair. I think it's cool. My only issue is this. Let me keep it all the way 100, okay? If you're going to have long hair, fellas, first of all, it needs to be healthy. Second of all, I don't want to see braids with a receding hairline. No. At some point in time, you have to let it go. If your braids start back here, bruh, cut it off. Those days are long gone. I think those... And Stevie Wonder has that bad. I love Stevie Wonder, but them damn dreadlocks are hanging on for dear life, okay? When your braids and your dreads start back here, at some point you got to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? But if they're healthy and they start, you know, up here, then by all means, rock your long hair. I'm such a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. Oh my goodness. Gil says, yep, that will do it. We don't play about being called a girl. Exactly. He used to get so mad because we'd be at the store like, oh, your daughter is so pretty. He'd be like, I'm a boy. I mean, he used to like go off about that, as he should have, you know, but yeah, he cut it all off. So that's the end of that chapter. So M. Fassa says, all young boys with long hair and braids have to deal with being confused with girls. Me and my boy cousins have braids and everybody thought we were girls. Yup. It's so true. And what's so crazy is that I don't know what it is about boys and men. And that's why I say it's better to just keep it simple. Most guys, they don't do anything drastic to their hair, and their hair just grows. The most that guys do, they literally just wash their hair and braid it. Wash and braid it. And I remember like my ex-husband and my son, their hair would just grow. But me being the female, it's like I was the bald-headed one in the house because I was doing too much to my hair. I'm straightening it. I'm perming it. I'm doing all this mess to my hair. And my hair would never grow past my damn neck. Meanwhile, they got hair to the middle of their back. I'm like, what's really good? You know what I mean? But once I stopped putting chemicals in my hair, I stopped, you know, adding heat to my hair. And I started, you know, going on my natural hair journey and finding out ways to like grow my hair. Once I kept it simple, guess what? My hair started growing. So I know a lot of girls will be like, oh, you know, how come guys always have long hair? Well, that's why, because they keep it simple. They're not putting a bunch of chemicals in their hair. They're not dyeing their hair like that. They're not doing a whole lot to their hair besides just washing and braiding it. So when you go back to just those simple routines, you will see your hair grow like a weed. Hey, Dark Princess. Let's see who else is in here. So Keaton says, do you know anything about natural remedies for acne scars? I've been battling with this since I was 14. I went to the dermatologist once and she gave me this cream, but it was making my skin lighter and I stopped using it. I don't want to bleach my skin. If you do, I'll most definitely buy it. You know what, Keaton, let me be very honest with you. And I hope my son doesn't go off on me for sharing this, but right now he's dealing with acne. It's that teenage type thing. He's dealing with acne, and I went and bought him some Proactive. Like, to be honest with y'all, and this is not to be arrogant or cocky, because it seems like anytime I talk about my skin just naturally being flawless, people get mad. And I'm not saying it to be arrogant. What I'm saying is that even in high school, I probably only had like 2 pimples, literally, like all through high school and junior high. I just have naturally good skin. I don't have to do a lot to it, but I understand everybody's not like that. And I'll never forget, there was a time, you can go back and watch this video I did a few years ago. I forget the title of it, but I'll look for it and I'll send it to y'all. In that video, my forehead broke out, and that was the first time in my life I've ever had a breakout. And at the time I didn't realize it, but I was going through a lot of stress. And also, because my ex was, doing some shady shit in the streets. And I was going through a lot of stress in my relationship and in my household, and it was causing me to break out. And when I tell you, it finally made sense, because I didn't get the whole acne thing either, because, being somebody who really didn't get pimples, and if I did get a pimple, I could just use Neutrogena, you know what I'm saying, or Clearasil, and would go away within 24 hours. So my attitude is, just wash your face, or just use Clearasil. But when I was going through that stress factor where my forehead was breaking out, and it didn't matter how much Clearasil I was using, I was putting tea tree oil on my forehead, I was Googling, researching. It was so much stuff that was going on with me, and it took almost, I would say, about 3 months for my forehead to clear up. I started using Neutrogena again, washing my face twice a day, watching what I was eating, trying to limit my stress, and eventually my skin cleared up. So in that moment, I realized what people with acne go through. You know what I'm saying? Because as somebody who has always had, clear skin, I never knew. I just thought it was just as simple as, okay, well, maybe just not washing your face enough. Maybe instead of once a day, wash your face 5 times a day. Like, literally, that's how I used to think when I was a teenager, until I went through it in my adulthood, and I was going through acne on my forehead. And so I'm saying that to tell you that, I don't know too much about, like, the skin stuff. I know you should watch what you eat. Minimize your stress, because stress can play a key factor in your skin and in your body. Now with my son, he's dealing with acne, like I was telling y'all, and I got him some Proactive, and it seemed to have made it kind of worse. So I don't know, he's still using it for now, but I made him an appointment with the dermatologist. So we will be going to the dermatologist this Tuesday. So whatever tips I find out from the dermatologist, I will make sure to let you know. But yeah, it's really, sometimes we take it for granted if we're blessed with certain things, like, height, or, clear skin, or, just whatever, long hair that just grows quickly. Sometimes we take that for granted, and we don't realize that other people struggle with certain things. So, I thank you for your honesty, and I didn't know how to deal with it until I started, dealing with it with my son, and him going through, his breakouts and the acne and stuff like that, because I had no idea. He was like, well, Mom, what do I do? My skin's breaking out. What do I use? And I'm like, Neutrogena? Like, I don't know. It's like what I use, you know what I'm saying? And then he would use it, and it didn't do anything for him. So then I was like, well, I don't know. I said, okay, well, let's try Proactive. So it's just been like a learning experience for me with the teenager, and, going through that. So that's why I'm bringing in the professionals. We're going to go see a dermatologist, and hopefully they can help, figure some stuff out for us so that we'll know. Because skin is a big thing, and I can see how people can be self-conscious or withdrawn if their skin is breaking out. If they're dealing with acne, it can definitely be hard. So that's why, I just try to, I just think that sometimes until you go through something, until you're in somebody's shoes, people don't realize other people's struggles. So now I'm very sensitive when it comes to, people and acne and breaking out. Like, when I went through that bout for those 3 months in my adulthood, it made me really understand what people with acne and people who don't have flawless skin go through, because it was torture. Like, I'd wake up, and especially being somebody who's always had smooth skin, and then to be breaking out in my adulthood, it was like, what the hell is really going on? And I mean, I would sit and cry, because I'm like, I was always so used to like, oh, you had such good skin, and my forehead looked like I was 16. I'm like, what the hell I didn't even have this when I was 16. So I definitely empathize with anybody going through skin issues. It's not a joke, and it's not easy to deal with, you know what I'm saying? But just love yourself and realize that none of us are perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got smooth skin, honey, but guess what? I have damn stretch marks, okay? And that makes me super self-conscious. But, thank you, Kendrick Lamar. I'm starting to get over that. You know what I mean? So it's like, even though I have smooth skin, it's like, what the hell? My skin on my face is smooth, but damn it, I have stretch marks on my ass. What is that about? Okay? And you may have acne on your face and not one damn stretch mark on your body. You see how God works? You see what God does to us? Like, they'll give us perfection here, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to let you get cocky. We're not going to give you good skin and then no stretch marks. I'm a mess, y'all. Thank you, Dark Princess 04. Hey, log at N or Logan. Okay, maybe it's Logan. To me, good skincare is all about maintaining a good, healthy regimen. Yep, that is very true. Dark Princess 04 says, that's how my skin is. If I get something on my face, all I have to do is wash it and it goes away. Yep. And that's how I am, and that's such a blessing that we can do that. But there's so many people, they can wash their face 5 times a day and it will not go away, unfortunately. So if you have skin like that where you can just, have a 24-hour pimple or just put some toothpaste and it's gone the next day, count your blessings, because it's quite a few people out here who don't have that luxury. So right now we're dealing with that. All right, let's see. The next question. I know the YouTubers are like, okay, where is she at? She's supposed to be making this public, but I'm having fun with my Patreon people right now. So let's see here. Shanor says, if his hair is thinning, braids don't look so good. Big gaps in spaces. Yep, that's very true. Hey, Billy Wayne. He says, I'm here, just made it. Still writing my TV show and watching you. I'll let you know when it's finished. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Shanora says, sugar and greasy foods does a number on your skin. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I don't eat anything fried, so that definitely helps to keep your skin clear. So Billy says, as far as adult acne, which I had for a while, I realized I had to change from the inside out. I started taking coconut oil pills with my fish oils. I also started making sure I was getting enough vegetables along with a well-balanced meal. That, along with washing my face in the morning and PM and using witch hazel, really helped to change my skin, and it's really great now. Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and screenshot that, honey. We will try them methods here in this household, okay? I'm open to all types of suggestions because, like I said, I'm trying to help my son through this as well. Nia Hart says, stretch marks on your ass means you got some ass. I have them too, but I've always been proud because I used to be too skinny with a flat ass. Isn't it funny how like all the skinny girls get thick and all the girls in high school who were thick are just kind of, kind of out of shape now? I used to be a beanpole in high school, like straight up and down. And it's so funny now, like when guys see me who haven't seen me since high school, everybody thinks I got breast implants. I'm like, bitch, where? You know what I'm saying? They all think I went and got my boobs done, especially since I was living in LA. I'm like, no, this is, 2 kids later. But I used to be like just flat chested. I was at A cup, no ass, no hips, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like as you get, a little bit older, you have kids and stuff like that, you kind of get a little bit thicker. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as you get older too, you gain weight in like different places. Like I feel like I gained a lot of weight in my boobs and my face for some reason. I just feel like my face just blows up. Right now I am on a diet. I'm trying to drop these 10 pounds that I put on after I had surgery. So after I had surgery, because I couldn't do anything, I was immobile. I was laying in bed for like 8 weeks. So the only thing I could do would be like, get me food! More food! My ass got fat as hell. I be in bed like just bored watching Netflix. When I tell you I was Netflixing and chilling after I was trying to heal from surgery, I be in bed like more food because I couldn't walk, I couldn't do shit. So I gained 10 pounds because I was just laying there demanding food. Like them people on my 600-pound life. That show, I'm sorry, I can't watch that show. I can only watch like maybe like the first 5 minutes. They irritate me. I just, the people who just continuously feed them, it's like, don't you realize you're killing these people? You know what I'm saying? And like they know they need to lose weight, but they're still demanding food. I swear I was on my 600-pound shit during my surgery. I'm about to get some water. Pixel says, feed me. Yeah, y'all remember that, what was that, Austin Powers, when he be like, get in my belly. I was on my fat shit when I came out of surgery. Because I'm telling you, like, when you go through life and death stuff, like, this is, like, literally, like, my 4th surgery in, like, the past 3.5 years. You know, my 4th maybe surgery. So it's like, when you come out of surgery, you're like, oh, my God, I'm alive. Thank you, Lord Jesus, I done made it out of another surgery. You be trying to taste everything, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, shit. Let me see what this tastes like. And then, you know, when you're in the hospital, people bring you all types of food and, you know, Chinese food, Mexican food, Nigerian food. Man, I was having a ball. People bring me all types of food while I was recuperating. So I gained 10 pounds. But I've been back doing T25 and, you know, trying to do my little detox teas and stuff like that. Doing like the whole lemonade detox. I'm back on that kick as well. So hopefully I will drop these 10 pounds. So that way I'll be ready for the summer. You know, that short skirt season. Oh my God, let me read these comments. I'm awake one. Hey, I'm awake one. Yep, that's what happened to me. A change of eating habits now. Logan says, what kind of things inspire your sense of fashion? Because T, you're popping when you rock that vibrant blue lipstick, and when you rock that Danny Star on that Danny Star video, I was shook. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My sense of style, you know, what can I say? I don't know. I'm just me. Like I just don't. I think once you get to a certain age, you just don't really care what people think. You know what I'm saying? And you might be like, oh, well, I'm too old to be walking around in purple lipstick or blue lipstick. But it's like, who says? You know, says who? You know, but as far as my sense of style, that blue sweater that I wore with the blue lipstick in that video, I probably paid $7 for that sweater. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not about spending money on like all this name brand stuff. You don't have to have the latest Gucci this. You don't have to be, you know, Givenchy down. You know, you don't have to do that. You can just find something that's comfortable, that's cute, that looks good on you, that looks good on your skin tone, and you rock it with pride. You know what I'm saying? That was a $7 sweater and probably a, I don't know, $5 tube of lipstick. And I made it look like $1 million because it's about how you carry yourself. You make the clothes. The clothes don't make you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about having, you know, a $10,000 outfit, you know, just being draped down in all types of Louis and name brand stuff. Because I've seen people wearing Supreme and they look like straight bums. You know what I'm saying? They look dirty. They're not even carrying themselves any type of way. And you're walking around in a Supreme shirt that costs $200. You know, so it's about how you rock it and how you carry yourself. It's not about the cost of the material. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you put it together. So I would say my sense of fashion is just me. It's just me being myself, not caring what people think. I'm not here, you know, to march to the beat of anybody else's drum. I march to the beat of my own drum. I've always been that way. I've always had my own sense of style. You know, I like putting different things together, different, you know, materials. Sometimes I wish I could see like my whole outfit, because sometimes my whole outfits, honey, be on point. If y'all like the damn top, wait till y'all see the bottoms. You know what I'm saying? With the shoes and stuff. So sometimes I wish I could just be on YouTube standing like, hey, you guys. But you know, I sit behind the desk, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, I love fashion. You know, that's always been one of my passions. That's why I go to a lot of fashion shows. When I'm out in LA, I filmed for LA Fashion Week and stuff like that. So I love fashions. I love models and stuff like that. But you don't have to be a runway model. You don't have to be a size 2 to make things look good. You know, get things that flatter your shape, and also know the stuff that you want to cover. because we all have our insecurities. So if you're insecure about something, people are like, oh, embrace your insecurities, and that's fine. But when it comes to clothes, I think if something makes you insecure, don't put it on, because you're not going to feel confident in it. So let's say you have a stomach, okay? Like, some women have stomachs or whatever. So if you have a stomach, you're not really going to want to wear a bodysuit. Why? Because that's going to be hugging, especially towards the middle. So what you're going to want to do is wear something more flowy. You know what I'm saying? So it's maybe tighter at the top, so you can accentuate your little boobs, and then let it be more flowy near the bottom, and then maybe with like some leggings and some like real chunky heels, stuff like that, because then you'll be more comfortable, you'll be more confident. Nobody can really tell if you have a stomach or not. Whereas if you're wearing a bodysuit and you're like, I'm gonna wear this just because, then you're feeling some type of way, you're feeling people staring at you. So that's the thing, you want to put something on where you feel comfortable in it. Like for me, I have long legs, okay? Everybody knows I have long legs, okay? But my legs are skinny, okay? And that was, for me, I was very insecure about my legs for years. I used to hate showing off my legs, honey. I would wear like 3 pairs of socks to make them look thicker. If I had to wear shorts, I'm wearing not 1 but 2 pairs of socks, okay? Just to make them look thicker. As I've gotten older, I don't care. I love my legs now, but when I was younger, I used to hate my legs. And a lot of people will try and dress me up in like knee length skirts. I don't like skirts that stop below the knee or right above the knee. I don't think they look good on me. Just my personal opinion. I like mini skirts, not too many. Okay, I don't want my ass hanging out, but I like skirts that stop like at like mid thigh. You know what I'm saying? So like not like mini micro, but like mid thigh skirts. Because I feel like if I'm going to show off my legs, and especially how long they are, let's show off the whole leg. I feel like when I wear skirts that are like knee length or past my knee, then all you see is my bony ass legs. And then I don't feel comfortable. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm wearing like a shorter skirt, I'm going to be, ripping the runway and, get my little walk on. But let me be wearing a damn skirt that stops at my knees. That's like really long and like, not fitted well. Then I'm going to be walking like, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to wear stuff that accentuates the things that you like about your body, and then the things that you don't like, you just kind of hide them, or, you kind of like minimize them, so that way you can feel more comfortable. So for me, I'm not going to feel as comfortable in like a skirt that long, or a skirt that's really wide. But like if it's like a pencil skirt that stops at like, mid thigh, something like that is really fly, really sexy, and I'm going to feel real comfortable in that. So wear what makes you feel comfortable, wear what makes you feel good about yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. It's about what you see when you look in the mirror, because if what you see when you look in the mirror, if you like that, then at that point in time you can share that with the rest of the world, and the rest of the world will have no choice but to respect it. You feel me? See a lot of comments here. Okay, so we've been talking for an hour, and I'm enjoying this conversation with you guys. I did take some notes on stuff that I wanted to also hit on as well. So I'm going to pull that up really quick here. Give me just a moment. Okay, where did my little notepad go? I think it's hiding. Okay, let me see. All right, got my notepad up. I took some notes on stuff to cover today, because I'm going to be on here for a while. So let me minimize some of these screens here. So Sharmika says, my acne goes away. Let's see here. My acne will go away, but I tend to have scars. That's my problem. Still working on a system that gets rid of the scars. Okay. And Shanora says, LOL, me too. They call me Sticks and Bones. I went from Sticks and, wait, hold on. She said I went from an A. Okay, I went from an A to a D cup, and people thought I got them done when I got older and gained weight and my boobs. Who does that? Yup. Yes, ma'am. They will think that. Nia Hart says $200 for a t-shirt. Lord, I'm clutching my invisible pearls. Teresa Haas says, can you do a lookbook and show a few head to toe outfits? Maybe a spring or summer collection. You know what? That'd be cool. I would love to do something like that. I don't, I never know what you guys want to see on YouTube. And I do want to be more personable and more, relatable and share more of myself, not just the commentary side. So yeah, I can definitely do that again. That'd be cool. I wouldn't have a problem with that. And yes, honey, $200 for a t-shirt. Google Supreme. That's what all the kids are wearing. My kids be asking for that Supreme shit like it's $2. I went on their website. I'm like, what? $200 for a t-shirt? $500 for some sweatpants? But that's all the rage on YouTube. That's all the rage. These kids think they have to have like the latest and the greatest. And it's kind of sad because they don't. And I'm going to share a story with y'all about a woman who done got herself into some debt trying to front for people. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and make this live. Moderators, are you guys ready? We've been on here for an hour talking. So I'm going to make it live for the rest of YouTube. So moderators, brace yourself. Y'all know the trolls are going to come in here deep. They're going to be talking mess. Make sure y'all ban them as soon as they start, writing that BS. As soon as they come in there with that mush mouth nonsense, ban them, boot them out, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make this public. So give me just a second here. Then I'm going to post it on Facebook and stuff too. Okay. So it's public now. Let me share the link on my other sites. So give me just a quick moment. So we should have more people coming in here soon. Let's see here. Go on to Twitter. Seems like everything loads really slow when you have the live stream going on the computer. Okay, so I'm going to... Ooh, it looks like Michael Blackson and Faison Love are into it. I swear Michael Blackson is so funny, you guys. He's a mess. Let's see, join my live stream. So I'm just letting the rest of YouTube know. I'm so glad I got to talk to you guys for an hour. I really am. This thing is running so slow. Gil said, let's go. Can I be a mod? Yes, you can. Let me see if I can mod you from here, Dark Princess. Oh, okay. Yep, I can. So you should... Yep, you're a mod. There you go, darling. I think once it refreshes, then it should allow you to start modding. And I'm trying to post this on my Facebook page too, so just give me a quick second here. This thing runs so slow. Make me a mod too. Okay, Kellen, I got you. Give me just a moment. Yes, like every website is just running really slow when you're live streaming. It's like the weirdest thing. Okay, so I see your mod thing, Dark Princess. So Kellen, let me go ahead and get you as a mod as well. Because we are not here for the foolishness. Let's see here. Okay, so Kellen, you're a moderator as well. So I got you. And matter of fact, let me let my IG people know they can come now. Okay, you guys, we just had our hour session on Patreon. We had a really, oh, I might want to hit record. Okay, you guys, we just had our hour session on Patreon, so I'm making the YouTube chat public. So if you guys want to join me, the link is open now, so you guys can come on in and chop it up with us. Okay, you guys, we just had our. Okay, so I'm posting that on Instagram. All right, so I see more people coming in. Let me go ahead and just post the link here on one more site, and then we're good. I am just me. Hello, Miss Thane. Hey, I am just me. How are you doing? So me and my Patreon peoples, we've been talking for the past hour. We've been having a good old funky time. So don't come in here killing the energy, trolls. You know what's so funny is that people were so up and down that they can't stand your YouTube channel. You ain't shit. But honey, they be the first ones who are part of the notification squad. As soon as they get a notification, honey, they run and hit that dislike button. They run and, top mess. I'm like, at this point in time, if you on the notification squad and you don't like me, you're a fan. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You love your girl. You love to sit this to you, okay? Hey, Spirit Goddess. Hey, Jazzy D. Yes, I noticed you. Hey, JGen35. See, look at the chat room is steadily growing now. Hey, Mouse. I'm so glad you guys can join. Hey, Jessica Rabbit. Let me see. Okay, here goes some more people on Patreon. Hey, Falabo. Falabo Dare. That's a Nigerian name, it sounds like. I made it. Good to see you looking so springy, T. Thank you for coming through. Me too. I didn't expect an hour, but I'm happy I got my YouTube up and ready. All right. It was a great hour. Thank you, T. It's already midnight in Moscow. Oh, my gosh. So, Maria, you're in Moscow. So, I need to go, but I'll watch the rest as soon as you upload the video. Have a nice chat, everyone. Thank you for coming through, sis. It just amazes me that I really have people that be watching my stuff from all over the world. T-Sippers Unite. What's up, Sierra? Hey, it's about to get crump now. SMX Vibes. How are you? What's up, Coven? Almighty Coven, he's always the one in the chat room talking about first. I know he's mad now that I've been posting these videos on Patreon. See, now in order for you to be first, you have to pay at least $1 because the Patreon people get a chance to be first. But when I tell you Almighty Coven would be on it, the video would literally be up for 2 seconds and he'd be there like first. I'm like, hold up, I just posted the video. Where did you come from? Y'all be cracking me up. So Jazzy D says, in Sweden supporting. Oh, wow. What time is it there in Sweden, Jazzy D? I love how, like, people be overseas watching me. Like, that is just so awesome to me. Y'all just don't know. Let me make sure I posted this on Facebook. This thing is running so slow. Diana, thank you. She says, I like your hair. Opinionated Junkie. I see you got that weave. Yes. And I got a hair full of natural hair under hair as well, okay? I love my damn weave. Sometimes you got to give your natural hair a break. For real, for real. You know what? Twitter still has not posted my tweet. What's really going on? Let me try it one more time. I'm going to hit refresh. Hey, T. I'm here from France. It's 10 p.m. over here. Oh, wow. Parlez-vous français? You know, I took French in 7th and 8th grade. I still only remember a little bit. Parlez-vous français? Comment tu parles tu? And you be like, je m'appelle Tope, because that's my real name. What else do I remember? French fries. Crepes. I used to always want to go to France. That's awesome. Opinionated Junkie, you mad or nah? You really worried about my damn weave. I ain't got to thank the Indians for shit. Thank you. We're gonna block you because you seem like you have an attitude right now. Bye. I swear, people be just coming in here. Just see what I tell y'all. People love to kill the vibe. Hey, Fatma. Yeah, you're on a timeout. Let me tell my damn weave. Oh my goodness. So I Am Just Me says it's, what is 008 here in Russia? So you're in Russia watching me. Oh wow. JJ's coming in from London town. That's what's up. Hey Black Storm. Whoop whoop. Okay, good. I'm glad you blocked them. Oh my goodness. Somebody coming in from Cape Town, South Africa. Hey Phoebe. How are you? That's what's up. Almighty Coven, I didn't know you were Beyonce famous. Okay, I did not know that you... So now it makes sense how you be knowing when them videos are up first because you're on my Instagram. Okay. Why is the donation sign gone? I didn't know it was gone. Hold up now. Let me make sure it's up. So there's no super chat going on? Let me see. I don't know. It should be up there somewhere. I'm not sure. Let me see if it's enabled or not. Pop out chat, timestamp. Honey, I don't know. Enable live chat. I'm checking, but I don't know. I don't know where the super chat is. Do y'all see the super chat up there? Somebody said nope. We love you from all over the world. I really like your channel. Thank you. I Am Just Me. I appreciate it. You should come visit us in Europe. That'd be awesome. That really would. Drea M. Hey T, first time making a stream. Yeah, we've been talking for an hour, so now I made it public for the rest of YouTube. Hey Faza. So there's a lot of people here from London. That is so awesome. Hey Gail. Love you T. Hope you're having a great rest of your day. I am. I donated to your Patreon. Thanks for your work. I'm trying to show more love. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate that. I'm more Foxy Bluey. I love you, T. I love you, too. Let's see. Who else is here? No super chat. I don't know where the super chat is. A lot of YouTubers have super chat. I'm supposed to have one, too. I've had them before. Honey, y'all know YouTube stay hating on my channel. They probably done took off my damn super chat. Let me look and see. I don't know. I'm looking through the settings. I don't know. Let me look at the basic info. Let me look at the cards. Stream options. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys don't see the super chat, you guys can just donate if you want to Patreon, or you can just donate to PayPal. If Gil or somebody could post the links, I'd appreciate that. Hey, Daryl Millhouse. I love you too, boo. Hey, pretty soldier. Original Royalty Black. Damn, baby, you looking so fucking fine, boo. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Prince X Vanity. T, if I made artwork of you, would you put it on a teacup? I sure can. You know, I reach out to people all the time who do artwork of me. And if I like the artwork, I will pay you. I don't have nobody do nothing for me for free. If it ends up going onto a teacup, you will get paid for it. So I pay for everybody's artwork. So if you have some dope artwork, definitely send it to me. And what I'm looking for, I need some boy artwork. Because I have a lot of guys like, I want to buy a coffee mug, I want to buy a t-shirt, but it's too girly. Like my gay guys, they love this shit. You know what I'm saying? My gay subscribers, they be rocking them damn lovely t-shirts, okay? But the straight guys are like, I'm not walking around with a female on my shirt. It's just too girly. So if somebody can create like a boy character that's sipping tea, I'd really appreciate that. I am looking for somebody to do that. So if you can create that character, I'll definitely pay you for it. But it has to be dope though. You can't be, sending me no stick figures. It can't be, drawn in pen. I mean, it has to be like legit art. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to my artwork. It has to be legit. It has to be high quality stuff. Don't send me no damn stick pictures, okay? Thanks. Hey, Living Awkwardly. Hey, Cody Hill. Oh, you love the show. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Watching from San Paulo. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much. I swear there's so many people here from all over the world. Hey, from Belgium. Wow. Thank you, Peace. What is that? It's Chi Chi. Thank you so much. Hi from Peru. Oh my goodness. Y'all are all over the world. Blackstorm says, you're an inspiration for me moving to LA. Thank you. It's tough. Oh yeah, LA is tough. But like they say, I know it sounds cliche, but they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. If you can make it in LA, you can make it anywhere. But it's the truth. If you can go out there and make it and network and really get to know people out there, you've made it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to leave your hometown, leave everything you know, and then just pack up and go to a city like LA. LA is doggy dog. And if you're not careful, you will find yourself hoeing on Skid Row, so it's like you got to watch the moves that you make. You have to watch people that you're around. But if you can make it there, it's such a cool city. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of really good things about LA. Don't let people scare you away from going out there. Oh my God, we have 221 people in here already. We done went from 25, it was a small intimate chat, to over 221 people. Oh my goodness. So T, are you a tomboy? Yes, I am. Thank you, moderators, for posting the links. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with the super chat, but the moderators posted the Patreon and the PayPal links. So I appreciate you guys. Team Demi Lovato. I like that name. I don't know. I've never done a story on Demi Lovato. She does have a song that I do like. I don't know. I've never done a story on her. I remember she had some type of issue with Mariah Carey, and all the loyal lambs wanted me to like drag her, and I just didn't care. I was like, I just didn't care, so I didn't do the video. But I remember like the Mariah Carey fans, they were pissed off at her for some reason. I forget. Chief Wildfire, looking bomb tea. Thank you so much, love. Maria Venero, hey from France. How are you, Queen? I'm doing good. I'm so glad you guys are here to join me. I didn't think anybody was gonna come. Because y'all know I be like so low key. So I'm trying to open up more, do more different things on my channel. Get over my anxiety of going live. But so far, so good. So F Fox says, hi from Ireland. Oh, wow. Y'all are from everywhere. Did somebody just say they were here from Nigeria? East London, UK. Loweto, Toronto, England. Dang. Y'all are from everywhere. Erica says, I didn't realize you were live. Hey, boo. Yep, I'm here. Hey, Shelby. Wow, Ireland. I'm so, amazed. Okay, so, Jock Spice says, hi from Nigeria. Hello. Bawoni. Yeah, Nikki Baby, I'm still using Fenty. They were asking me that on Patreon. Still got my Fenty here. I love it. I'm in my room right now. How are the kids? Stephanie, they're doing good. Matter of fact, they're in the living room right now. They're watching that Biggie Smalls. It's like a docuseries on Spike TV. And I was telling my Patreon audience that I was on set that day working. I was on set with Bone. And I'm in that scene. I don't know if y'all will see me. But when Biggie's coming out of the Peterson Automotive Museum and they start shooting, the people who are running and screaming, I'm in that crowd like, ah! Ah! I'm in there somewhere. So the kids are trying to find me, see if they can see me. So yeah, it was a cool night. We didn't go home. We got there like 7. We didn't go home till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Those sets are so long. It's insane. Oh my gosh. So F Fox, who is in Ireland, says they've been watching me since they were 11 years old. Oh my gosh. I love you too. I feel like I've raised some of you guys. Like I always laugh when I see like my subscribers, like when I started a few years ago when they were like in, elementary and high school, and now y'all are going off to college. Some of y'all are starting families. Like I feel like we've just been through this whole journey together. So that's awesome. Ohio's in the house. That's what's up. Hey, Haley. Somebody, Tylee Jenkins said Wakanda. Yes. Wakanda. Living awkwardly. Thank you for going live today. No problem. Thank you guys for joining me. We're up to like 338 people. Oh my gosh. Ricky Davis, okay, from Houston. I'm doing good. How are you doing down in Houston? I have one of my Patreon people. They were here as well from Houston. How's your neighborhood and everything, you know, from like the hurricanes and stuff like that? Because so many times whenever like natural disasters happen, we're so focused during that time. And then afterwards, once the cameras go away, people forget that, you know, there's still people there rebuilding and going through things. So I hope you and your family are doing okay in Houston. Thank you, Michelle Warren. Appreciate it. Yes, happy Saturday, everybody, like Claudia said. Love from South Africa. Oh, wow. Now these comments are like starting to scroll. Brooklyn in the house. What's up? Love from Texas. A lot of Texas people here. T, I need a Miami hot spot. Any suggestions? I think club, what's that club that was closed down while I was down there? It's supposed to be open back up. There's a few other ones. I can't even think of the names right now. It's like on the spot. They'll come to me. But I know there was a club that was shut down for like renovations, but it should be back up now. So just Google the club that was shut down for renovations in Miami. But that club is nice. Rio the Hitman. All that smooth chocolate skin. Thank you. Oh, okay, let me pronounce this properly now. Okay, Devin George. Devin George says, "Hey from Trinidad and Tobago." Y'all happy now? Because I had mispronounced it when I did my Wakanda Black Panther review. And people were like, it's not Tobago. It's Tobago. Y'all know I be butchering stuff. I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not Oprah. You know, I butcher stuff all the time. I apologize. But I said it perfectly now, okay? So you guys shoot my head off and now I said it right. So thank you for all the love from Trinidad and Tobago. I appreciate it. So Lloyd Denise, or was that Lloyd Dennis is, God, it went so fast. Love from Jamaica. Happy Green Day. Who's celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Still not Alex Winchester, ratchet ass Florida. I know that's right. Hey, Miss Kim from San Francisco. Hey, love. Why did this just like blow up? Max, I swear you hit one button, it just goes crazy. Did my tweet ever post on Twitter? Did y'all get my tweet about the live stream? I'm trying to check and see. Because it was freezing up earlier. Gina says, hey from Germany. Hey. Okay, what happened? Let me slow down this chat because it's going by really fast. Somebody said they had an issue at school today and I want to know what was the issue. Let me see if I can slow down the chat. I think that's, okay, there we go. I'm going to slow it down so I can read this stuff. Do you plan on doing a meet and greet soon? I do want to do one. Like, what city do y'all think I should come to? Because my girl Mandy Stadmiller, the one who wrote that book I was telling y'all about on Patreon, me and her were talking the other day. She's a writer for the Daily Beast, and she really wants me to come to New York. She's like, she can help me, rent out one of the comedy clubs and do like a live stream type meeting with like my subscribers where it's like an intimate thing where, you just like talk to people and do like a meet and greet. So she was telling me to do it in New York. So I don't know, where do y'all want me to do like the next meetup? Because the last one I had in New York was fun, but I was so shy back then. So I only had 7 people. And when I tell you, them nutty New Yorkers, they went off on me. When they found out I was in New York and I had a meet and greet with 7 people, people were pissed. They're like, how you going to be in New York and only meet with 7 people? That's bogus, da-da-da-da. But like I said, it was my first meet and greet, so I was nervous. I didn't want to meet with like 100 people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling more comfortable now meeting with people. Ever since I did my Black Panther movie event, that made me feel like really good because it showed me that a lot of people like just really love my work and they love my videos and they just like me as a person. So I definitely want to do more meet and greets around the country. Hey, Monday from Maryland, sending love from St. Louis. Hey, Hannah. Got some more New Yorkers in the house. Hey, this is Guru. Nautica Shiver talking about what's up from ratchet ass Florida. I love my Floridians. I really do. Oh, wow. Big Bear. He showed me some love from the Navajo Reservation. Wow. It's amazing to me that so many people just watch my videos. I'm so humbled. Like, you never know who's watching you. Somebody says, come to Wakanda. Will you send me a plane ticket? I would love to go. I really would. Sending love from Baltimore. Thank you, Tyson. Shy City. T, I fucking love you. You're the realest. Love from London. Thank you. Come to ATL. I do need to come to ATL. And I think I will be in ATL this year, to be honest with you. I haven't been down to ATL in about 2-3 years. So I definitely will be coming down there this year. I just got to find some time. Come to Arizona. Hey from Italy. What's up, Be Fresh? Oh my goodness. All these people. This chat is popping. Go Auntie TT. Yes, ma'am. We had like a really cool conversation on Patreon. Oh my God, there's 400 people in here watching me. Hey, all 400 of y'all. It's steadily growing. What is your hair color? It suits you. Not many people can rock it. This is like a really pretty purple. Matter of fact, I'm about to I got this really cool 150% density straight black wig. I'm about to dye it all purple. So maybe I can do a video showing you how I dye my wigs. Cause I like the ombre look. So I'm going to dye this other wig, this really pretty purple color. So maybe I'll do a video on that. I'm going to start wearing like more colored wigs and stuff like that. Y'all know I'm always late when it comes to like certain things. Shit, people been wearing colored wigs forever. But now I just kind of like them now. And they match my lipsticks and stuff. So why not? Thank you, Gemini Queen. Somebody said come to Seattle. I have some friends in Seattle, so maybe I should come out there. Hey from Edinburgh, Scotland. Carmelita. You see that black people are everywhere. I swear our people be everywhere. That's what's up. Thank you, Lil Draco. That name reminds me of Soulja Boy. Him and that damn Draco. Oh my goodness. Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all still making fun of how I say Cleveland Cavaliers? Oh my goodness. That is still my team. Team LeBron. Did y'all see LeBron James trending the other day for that slam dunk that he did? I swear that man is not human. That dunk was crazy. I don't know if y'all caught that. Okay. I'm trying to read this story. Okay. Let me see if I can see this. Every time I go to read this story about you being bullied, it like disappears. Y'all in here typing fast. Something about a boy. Okay. T, this boy keeps bothering me for no reason at all. T, he poked me the other day trying to be funny. I want to fight him, but something stopped me. It's very frustrating. Please help. Aww. B Honey 4BH4. Okay, first of all, let me explain something to you. When a boy keeps doing that, because you sound very young, like junior high, don't cry, sweetie. When a boy keeps messing with you like that, 9 times out of 10, he has a crush on you, but he's just too immature to say it. There was this little white boy when I was in the 7th grade. When I tell you, he used to pop my bra strap. Do people still do that, or is that sexual harassment? Because you know, damn 2018, everything's sexual harassment. When we were in junior high, the boys used to pop our bra straps. I don't know. I was a kid of the 90s. And, I mean, it would hurt. It would annoy me. I'd be ready to fight him and everything. But, you know, I couldn't be in school fighting because then I had to go home and get my ass whooped. So I couldn't get suspended. So that wasn't an option. You know, and eventually, you know, I confronted him like, why do you keep popping my bra strap? Like, won't you leave me alone? And come to find out he was doing that because he had a crush on me. So sometimes little boys have a strange way of showing that they like you. So don't get too upset. Don't be ready to fight him. But, you know, talk to him and let him know, like, you know, you need to stop poking me. This is my body. This is my temple. You don't have the right to put your hands on me or to touch me. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of hear where he's coming from. But that's usually what that is. It's usually like an underlying crush. But boys at that age, they're just, damn it, they're immature. Oh, my mother-in-law is calling me. I wonder if she's watching my live stream. I'm about to answer. Hey, mother-in-law. No, it's me. It's not the grandkids. It's me. No, I'm on live stream. I said my mother-in-law is calling. I didn't know if you saw the live stream from Facebook. No, it's me answering. Watch me on Facebook. I'm live. There's over 400 people in here. I know they're laughing because I just picked up the phone. But I'm going to get back to my live stream. I didn't know if you were calling because of that. But the boys are in the living room, though. They're watching the Biggie Smalls thing. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, bye. That is my mother-in-law, y'all. She's a mess. Even though I'm divorced from my ex-husband and I don't deal with him, my mother-in-law, she's known me since I was 16. So me and her will always have a bond. We talk like damn near every other day. You know what I'm saying? She follows me on social media. You know, she's checking on the grandkids. You know, she'll come over here. When I got out from my last surgery that I just had, she literally moved in with us for like a month and a half just to like help my mom take care of me because I couldn't do anything. I was talking about this on Patreon. That's how I gained these damn 10 pounds because I was in bed like, bring me more food! I couldn't do anything. I was just like in bed. You know, the only thing I could do was just lay in bed. And my bed moves. It's like an adjustable bed. So I would just be in bed watching Netflix and demanding more food. Like, more food! And because I couldn't work out, I gained 10 pounds. So now I'm on a diet. I'm detoxing and all that stuff so I can lose this weight. But yeah, my mother-in-law is like my best friend. Me and her are very, very close. So just because you go through a breakup, you go through a divorce, does not mean that you have to divorce your in-laws. I still call her my mother-in-law even though I am single, honey. You know, me and her are just really close like that. So it's awesome. So let me see what y'all got going on. Let me read these comments real quick. Thank you, Melanin Infused Goddess. I appreciate it. Hey, Vanity Posh. She says, yeah, I know you used to do beauty videos. Why did you stop doing news stories? Those were my fave. Hey, Amanda. The reason why I had stopped the news stories on my news channel is basically YouTube demonetized that entire channel. Okay, so they demonetized the channel. And the thing is, right now with YouTube, there's so many changes. There's a lot of stuff that we're not allowed to cover. They are snatching channels left and right, okay? One of my favorite conspiracy people, the Black Child, he literally woke up, and y'all know I've shouted him out many times. He literally woke up and his channel was gone. They've been snatching so many people's channels over any and everything. So like right now, they really do not want us covering certain topics. They just don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I haven't really been posting anything on there, because they're not going to approve it any damn ways. And it's like I don't have the time to research, put up a story, post it only for it to not, you know, one, be monetized, but two, not to be seen. Because a lot of people think that just because a video is demonetized, they feel like, oh, well, it's just about the money. Well, that's not it. Once it's demonetized, it goes down in the YouTube searches. So a lot of people won't get the notifications for it. It won't pop up. So, and even sometimes they'll go and they'll just make the video private. YouTube has done that on a few of my videos where it's been public before and they've gone in on the back end and just made it private. They've done that to my Cardi B video. If you guys noticed that video about Cardi B that I made about, her hair or whatever, and when she was talking about how her niece had good hair, that video was privated by YouTube. So I was just like, you know what, F it. I just left it on private. So yeah, they're just really strict about the stuff we can talk about the topics. That's why I've been sticking to just more lighthearted topics, more celebrity news. You know, people talk all that mess about, oh, well, you know, just leave, or who cares, and da-da-da. But you notice the same ones who say all that are here every day posting videos. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to build my platform. I put in work to build my platform over the years. So I don't want my platform snatched away. Like if they just took my channel away, I would be devastated. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, we just have to play by their rules. This is their platform. This is what they want. So I have to play by their rules. So certain videos, they're just not approving. They're not allowing. Even when you upload them, they automatically get blocked. So it's really crazy. That's why a lot of the hard-hitting topics, I haven't really been able to talk about it. But with the live streams, you can kind of talk about it more just because, you know, it's conversations. But as far as like still full videos dedicated to certain things, they're not going to do that. Even with my Vegas video, when I talked about the Vegas shooting, they ended up not only demonetizing it, they stopped it where it only had 60,000 views. Like they stopped counting the views. You couldn't find the video. And I was one of the first people to post the video the day it happened. So it was just crazy. So they're doing a lot of stuff to censor us on this website. And there's nothing I can do but just play along. because I'm not about to lose my channel for anybody. So that's why there's really nothing posted on the news channel. I hope that explains it all. Like Clarissa, who's now getting a reboot of Clarissa Explains It All, and I don't know why. I'm so tired of reboots. Am I the only person tired of reboots? I don't want to see the reboot of Clarissa Explains It All. I don't want to see the reboot of Martin. I don't want a Fresh Prince reboot. I want all this stuff left in the 90s for me to enjoy. Like, I don't know. I'm not into the whole reboot thing. How do y'all feel about that? Let me read these comments here. Let me go on Patreon. People still commenting on Patreon. Hey, DC Track. So it looks like most of the Patreon people have moved over to YouTube. Okay, that's awesome. Hey T, would you please talk about the type of art you're looking for again? Hey Sly Sport, I was saying earlier that I am looking for boy figures for my t-shirts, because a lot of like straight guys are saying that they want to buy a t-shirt, or they will, but they usually give it to like their daughters or their girlfriends or their wives, but they want a shirt, you know, that like represents me, but they want it more masculine. So I'm looking for like guy anime characters, kind of like how I have the girl character. I'm looking for a guy version, so that way guys can wear that as well, so it doesn't look too, you know, feminine and stuff like that. So I want to have like a wide range of t-shirts for sale. So I'm looking for artists who know how to create male figures. Like I said, they have to be, you know, high resolution. They have to be really good. You guys see the type of artwork I put on t-shirts. They're not slouches. The girls who work on them, they do a good job. They're very talented ladies. So if you're a guy and you know, create art, definitely send me your artwork, you know what I'm saying? And if I like it, I will pay for it, and then I'll be able to slap it on a t-shirt. So that's what I'm looking for. You guys can contact me on my email, or else you guys can just send it to me on Twitter. That's what a lot of people do. They'll just tweet me their artwork. But again, it needs to be nice. It can't be, you know, any stick people. Do not, you know, draw in pen and then take a picture on your cell phone and send it to me. That's not going to work. I mean, I need a real graphic artist who knows how to create artwork for t-shirts. So if you're interested, let me know. And like I said, I pay everybody for their artwork, so it won't be free. We're almost up to, what, 558 people. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. So Tallulah87 says, I've been watching you for 4 years now. When you post a video, it's like getting a text from a friend. I love how you are genuine and real. Just do you. Thank you, Tallulah. I appreciate that. And it's because of people like you and others is why I stay on here, and it's why I do what I do. You know, we can all bitch and talk shit about YouTube all day, but at the end of the day, I love this platform. I've learned a lot from YouTube. I've met some of the best people because of YouTube. I've been able to literally meet people that I would never ever interact with. People I would never know from all over the world because of YouTube. You know, so while we can always point out the bad things of YouTube, there's also a lot of good things. So it makes me feel good when people are like, you know what, I'm part of the notification squad. I love when I get a message from you. I love when I get a new video alert. Like, that makes me feel good that, you know, my videos touch people like that. We don't always have to agree, of course, you know what I'm saying, but I just like the fact that, you know, on my channel we can agree to disagree and it's okay, you know, because you have some channels where it's like, if you don't agree with that person who's running the channel, it's a damn rap, or, you know what I'm saying, people take things so personally, especially when it comes to celebrities, and it's like, calm down a bit. They're not cutting you a check, boo, okay? It's gonna be all right. Everybody keeps asking about that Rihanna Fenty. Yeah, this is like my 3rd time pulling the bottle. I'm still using it, Kita Boo. Yep, love my Rihanna Fenty. She needs to cut me a check for damn endorsing her shit. Come on, Rihanna, cut me a check. Hey, Momo. How are you? I'm just going here reading through all these comments. There's a lot of people in here. Nobody from Korea. Butterfly Queen, you're the first. So we had somebody here from Korea. That's what's up. My thing is running slow. YouTube not telling all your subs you're live. Hey, Gloria. You see YouTube, they be on that janky stuff. T, we're waiting for the T too. Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I need to remind y'all of. I am throwing a tea party before I forget. It was part of my notes. Thank you so much for reminding me, Zoe. I appreciate it. We are working on the tea. I got all the samples, the first batch of samples from the distributor. So I am throwing a tea party. I'm going to be throwing it, I'm I think the second week of April. I'm trying to get a location right now. We're supposed to be meeting with the lady Monday. I want to go and check out the location, make sure everything is nice. Y'all know I don't play that. I like stuff to be nice. So I'm not going to have y'all no hole in the wall sipping on tea. So I'm going to go to the spot. My homegirl's helping me plan everything out. But yeah, we're going to have a tea party. The people who came to my Black Panther event, you guys are going to get the first email invite. It's only going to be for about 20 people. It's not going to be 100 people. It's only going to be about 20 people there. We're going to have tea samples. I'm going to be providing lunch. There'll be snacks, refreshments. I'm thinking either sandwiches, Subway, something like that. But everything will be free. You guys won't have to pay for anything. It's going to be kind of like a focus group where I'm going to get y'all's opinions on the tea, on the different flavors. I have matcha. I have a bunch of different types of teas. So I want to, kind of incorporate my tea sippers. So then that way you guys know I'm putting a lot into this tea line. It's not just me saying, oh, here goes some tea that I drink. Y'all go ahead and buy it. That's not what this is about. This is a true brand that I stand behind, and I want to get people's opinions before I go and invest in a specific flavor. I want to make sure that people actually like the tea and that it tastes good and that they enjoy it. So I will be throwing that tea party. So if you came to my Black Panther event, be on the lookout for the email. I will be sending out, emails to everybody. And it's just going to be first come, first serve. Whoever wants to go, you have to reply back as soon as possible so that way I can put you on the list. But it's only going to be for about 20 people. I can't feed all 100 of y'all. So just 20 people. That's it. Let's see, who else is here? I need some water. Talking makes your throat dry. Honey Brown says, if YouTube pulled your channel, I would be officially done with them. Girl, me too. So like I said, that's why I'm sticking to particular topics and and to me, honestly, it's fun. It's more fun just talking about more lighthearted stuff. The serious stuff is cool, but that shit gets draining. It gets depressing. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a toll on you when you're constantly talking about, sad news all the time and stuff like that. So I like the fact that I'm able to talk about more lighthearted stuff, just funny stuff. And it seems like a lot of my audience likes that as well. So, I enjoy doing it. I'm going to keep on doing that. And that's the thing. If you want more serious news and you want more serious stories or, you want more, I don't know, whatever you want. There's tons of people on YouTube. Go watch them. You know what I'm saying? We come here for the news, the trending topics, the celebrity tea. That's what I specialize in. But I will say this. Gil, Tasha K, who else? A few other people told me that they really enjoyed my credit series. And I know I only put up 2 videos, but obviously those 2 videos made a big impact because people told me that they were really surprised that I knew as much as I did about credit and finance. And I know a lot because I worked in that industry for almost 10 years, honey. But I will talk about that more in these live streams when I start doing live streams. Because from what you guys told me, they do not teach you guys this stuff in school. So I want to talk about particular credit cards you guys can use to fly free around the country and take trips, maintaining your credit. So I can talk about stuff like that. But then again, I can only talk about it to a particular limit because I'm not, Boyce Watkins, I don't have a finance degree and I don't want to be giving out advice and then, somebody calls themselves trying to sue me or something like that. You have to be, certified. But I can give little tips. So the credit card thing, I'm definitely going to give y'all tips on that. So, because they both really liked that video and they said the finance series really helped them and they enjoyed it. So I definitely want to do more of those and I'll probably just do that in the live stream, just kind of answer some of y'all's questions. And especially when it comes to credit repair, I'm pretty good with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up your credit and stuff like that. You got to keep your credit on point, honey. I keep telling y'all, especially in the way that we're going in this country, everything is based off of credit and your financial worthiness and stuff like that. Is it right? No. But again, it's just another way to shut certain people out. So you need to make sure the sooner you learn about credit, the sooner you learn about keeping up your credit, the better. So I will definitely focus on some of that stuff when I do these live streams. This is lagging. Somebody said, how you doing, sister? I'm doing good, boo. I'm doing so good. DM says politics is so depressing. Yes, it is. I mean, that's how much can we talk about Trump? We all know he has issues. We all know he's an asshole. We all know he's going to go on a Twitter rant. I have nothing else to say about the man. I'm over it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I keep up with everything, though. Don't get it twisted. Just because I don't talk about it does not mean I don't keep up with it. So I keep up with everything that's going on. I have really wanted to do a video about the whole walkout situation when all the kids walked out of school because of the shooting that happened down in Florida. I thought it was a good thing. Did any of you guys walk out? What happened at y'all schools? Because I know at my son's school, a majority of the kids left. Even at my youngest son, he's in the 6th grade. At his junior high, a lot of the kids left. And then one of my siblings, he also deals with the school system as well. And he said, like, his entire school, inner city school, they all bounced. But there was no drama. There was no fighting. The kids really took it seriously. So shout out to all the kids around the country who took it seriously, who walked out for a cause, and who just did the right thing. I noticed today that there was an article posted that some kids in Chicago used that walkout to go ransack Walmart. Really, Chicago? Really? But we're not going to blame all of Chicago. It was about 30 kids. But that's really the only thing bad I've heard. And then there was another kid, I forget what state he was in, but he got suspended for not walking out. So he got punished because he refused to walk out. So I don't know what that's about, The whole situation is crazy. So who walked out? Let me read these comments. So Bryce says his school walked out. Jenna says, I didn't know my college was having it until one of the students had left class early. It's all good. Richard John said the administrators were giving students Wednesday school to everyone who walked out. It's going to be lit on Wednesday. Hold up, they try to give y'all Wednesday school for walking out. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. In Shreveport, Louisiana, my school walked out. Oh, no. In Shreveport, my school, we ain't had no walkout. Oh, okay. So, Bookie, y'all didn't do the walkout. Okay. Claudia says, I didn't do the walkout, but I heard some girls were fighting. Girl, what state you in? You in Florida, Claudia? Oh, my goodness. So, B Honey says, my school walked out, but we just stood in one place. My school made it seem like we were going to walk to the city hall and back, but it's still good. We walked out. Okay, that's what's up. So, it looks like a lot of y'all walked out. So, Gloria said, yeah, she be having me sipping tea, and Tasha K be having me with my wine. My stomach be hurting. That's what we do. She got the wine, and I got the tea on lock. That's my girl right there. Roteus 2K20 says, T, you got time today, huh? Yup, today I got time, cuz. Pitch Perfect says, my daughter's school had permission to walk out. Gemini said, my old high school did a walkout. Dugage says, hello, T. Jill Johnson says, what do you think about Jerry O'Connell? Okay, let's talk about that, okay? So my girl Mandy in New York, I was talking to her the other day, and we got on the topic of Wendy Williams for some reason, and she was like, do you know that Wendy's going to be gone? I said, yeah, I talked about that. I said, but do you know who's replacing her? And she was like, no, who? I said, Jerry O'Connell. She said, you're lying. I said, no, I'm dead serious. And basically, Jerry O'Connell's her neighbor. Like, she lives by him. She knows him. They talk all the time. So she's real cool with him. So I was like, I can't wait to see what he brings to the show. And I can't lie, he's been doing a pretty good job. Now, a lot of people are saying that they find it really funny that Wendy Williams chose to leave her show to a white man. But are y'all shocked? This is the same woman whose damn minions come and they're always in my analytics and flagging shit. Like, of course, she's not going to leave her show to a woman so that way people can see another woman taking over her place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised at all that she left the show to Jerry O'Connell. But Jerry O'Connell is doing really good. And what was so funny is that my youngest was watching Scream yesterday, Scream 2, and it was so funny because Jerry O'Connell's in that movie, Dwayne Martin, Nev Campbell. It was funny to see like all these people from the 90s, in this movie that I haven't seen in forever. I always find it funny when my kids like watch like movies that I grew up on, like American Pie and Scream. I'm like, oh my God, I remember watching this in high school. I feel so old. Now my 12-year-olds are like, oh my God, Scream rocks. Like it's something new. But yeah, I think Jerry O'Connell's doing a good job. So Siri says Vegas walked out. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what's up. Let's see here. So there's a lot of people here. So yeah, the Scream series rocks. It really does. Mama Cat says, I bonded over UT with the stranger in the ER room. Are you serious? How come you were in the ER? DDH 540. Nope, I'm not married. I'm single, honey. I'm divorced. I was married to my kids' father, but we're that ship has sailed. So why were y'all in the ER room? What was y'all bonding over? Somebody had me cracking up. They said that one day they were at the traffic light. They were getting ready to go to work, and they had their windows rolled down, and another person had their windows rolled down, and they both were listening to me in their car system. So like they're both hearing like, this tea is piping hot. She said they both looked at each other and they just gave each other the head nod. I'm like, that is so crazy that people are watching my videos in traffic. When she told me that, I fell the hell out. Divine says, T, you were supposed to be on that purple chair. You're damn right. You know Wendy ain't gonna give me that purple chair, honey. It's all good. Miss Mesmerize says, a hair care routine video. We talked about that on Patreon. We talked about, different topics and, hair care and natural hair products that I make. So we talked about that. I don't know. I might do that. I don't want to deviate too much from what I do. And those hair care videos, they take a long time to create. That's like an all-day affair. Monica Cortez says, thanks for the shout-out. You're welcome. Sayana says, I live in Vegas. No, they didn't. Why the F you lying? Why you always lying? Oh, my God. Well, maybe they didn't at your school. You ain't got to be mean, Ayana. It's okay, boo. Maybe at her school they did the walkout, but at your school they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's school is different. So you never know. I don't think she needs to lie. Chicago's in the building. That's what's up. Richard Young says, are you ever going to update my Draw My Life? I don't know what there is to update. I mean, nothing has changed. I'm still dealing with my chronic illness. You know what I'm saying? I just take one day at a time. I don't know what there really is to update, though. Nothing has really changed. I don't know. Could I update? Like, what do y'all want to see me update? Like, what do y'all want me to say? But I do feel like it was such an opener. Like, it really helped people know more about me and what I was going through. And let people know how strong I am. Like, through all this stuff I've gone through health-wise and, just physically, I never let it stop me. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it pushing. I just keep doing what I have to do. And I think everybody should have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing stop you. Doctors told me I would not make it to C16. And here I am, you know what I'm saying, well past the age of 16. 2 kids, everything. Like, I never even thought, like, I would see my son make it to kindergarten. And now my oldest son is a junior in high school. So it's like, you never go off of, like, what doctors and what people tell you. God is in control of everything at the end of the day. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do an update, but I don't know what to update. I'm still here, so I don't know. Hey, Neil. Hey, Ty Neil from Toronto. So Tally Jenkins says, I'm making a Scream series with Michael B. Jordan, but Issa, whole other series, okay. More love from the UK. That's what's up. So Ryan Cheeseburger says, hi, I'm 14. I love your videos and your broad opinions and your confidence and how you're not afraid to say how it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, you just can't care. The internet is not an easy place. We deal with a lot of hate. We deal with a lot of, threats, a lot of BS. And it's just the point, like, you just can't care what people say about you. Because at the end of the day, half these people are not going to do shit. They're just running their mouth. They're miserable. They're mad that they can't do what it is you do. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like, you just got to do what makes you feel good. And you have to be honest, about your opinion. I feel like in this world, people don't appreciate honesty anymore. It's about, walking on eggshells and being politically correct. And, I can't hurt this person's feelings. And if I tell the truth here, I'm going to be seen as a bad guy. Well, then how do you ever expect to evolve? If everybody just tell you how great you are and nobody ever points out your mistakes and nobody ever checks you when you're wrong, how do you expect people to evolve and to grow? And I think that that's what's missing, especially with the news organizations, especially with the mainstream media, is far too much ass kissing and not enough people just being real, being honest. Like when you see something that's messed up, call it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's not act like it's okay. Like when I had to call out Donna with that bullshit she did on Instagram Live. You have all these young girls who look up to you and you're having sex with Alex in a bathroom stall on Instagram Live. Like, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody has to call out the foolishness. And I think too many people are afraid to call it out because they're scared they're going to offend somebody. Or, if I keep it too real, people won't like me. Honey, whatever. As you get older, you don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, your friend circle gets very, very small. So I could care less. You know what I mean? People are allowed to have their opinions just like I'm allowed to have my opinions. I'm going to continue to have my opinions and nobody's going to change that. So thank you for watching and thank you for being a fan. I appreciate it. Malik says, I missed the old T-Fizzle intro. That intro is like 10 years old. I can't believe you missed that. I used to love that intro though. Isn't she lovely? Stevie Wonder. We was talking about him earlier today. We was talking about his dreadlocks. I was talking to my Patreon people. And we were talking about, guys with long hair. And I was saying, it's cool for a guy to have long hair. It's sexy, it's whatever. But I'm going to need your braids to start up here, okay? Your braids, your dreadlocks, they need to start at the top of your crown. If they're slipping back here, you need to go ahead and just shave it off. Shave it off. And Stevie Wonder is one of those people. His dreadlocks start like back here. And I'm waiting for the day he ends up cutting it off and just embraces his bald head. He's a handsome man, so we were talking about that. So that's funny that you brought up that old intro. Hey, Athmesis Jones, I love you too. Hello from St. Louis. I love watching your Black Panther video. Thank you so much, Kat Harlem. We had an awesome time at the Black Panther movie thing. It was fun. It was just real awesome to meet like so many different people, like different tea sippers from around the Twin Cities. Like it was just a really cool vibe. And right now, Black Panther, they're breaking all types of records. And if you guys are not on my Instagram, you guys may not know this. Lexus, they were at the theater that I was hosting at. They had the Black Panther, the two-door coupe. They had that car that's in the movie there in front of the movie theater. So me and the guy was chopping it up. We became real cool. We exchanged numbers and everything. So I've been going back and forth to the Lexus dealership. And so basically they ended up inviting me to this luxury lane event that they were throwing at the Twin Cities auto show. And this was on Wednesday. So I got to go down there and I got a chance to see the real live Black Panther car from the movie. So they said that Lexus had two cars. And one of the cars was completely blown up. But this one they were able to salvage. And you can see like the real claw marks, the bullet holes and everything. I need to edit the video. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it tonight. And then I'll show y'all the video. But it is so dope to see that car in person. So yeah, I had a really good time. Like I said, they're breaking numbers. They've made $1 billion worldwide. And we talked about this last week on Patreon. This is why it's very, very important for people of color, especially black folks, to not just be so worried about being in front of the camera. Because like I was saying last week, when you're in front of the camera, you just get paid a flat fee. Okay? So like Lupita and Chadwick Boseman and all of them, I think he made $3 million. Michael B. Jordan got $1 million. Lupita got $1 million. But this movie has grossed billions of dollars. But guess who's getting that money? Okay? Ryan Coogler, because he was the writer and the director, so he's getting a big cut of that money. And then the studios and everybody else who invested into the movie. So that's why it's very important that we teach our kids to not just be actors and not just be seen. The money in the industry is made behind the camera. That's why for me, I've always been the type to want to know what happens behind the camera. That's why I made sure to learn how to edit, how to write, how to direct, how to produce. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn all of that stuff because that's where the real money is. That's why you have Jordan Peele saying, I no longer want to act, because he got that damn director's check. And that's why now he's writing and working on new projects where he can direct other people to be in front of the camera while he gets that bag. So that's where the real money is. So you're going to see the difference between Ryan Coogler's check compared to all those people in front of the camera. Let's see what else is here. So Sunita said people can't go to prom because they walked out of school. What kind of mess is that? So because people walked out at your school, they're not going to be allowed to go to prom? Oh, wow. That's bogus. That is bogus. I'd be pissed. I didn't even go to prom, you guys. Gosh. My high school years just sucked. Nobody asked me. But you know what's so funny? The dude that I had a crush on in high school, he found me on YouTube. And then, like, he messaged me or whatever. And so, you know, we've been, like, talking and stuff. He's cool. He's a cool dude. But I was thinking to myself, like, dang, why didn't you ever ask me to prom? I haven't asked him. He's probably going to watch this like, damn, I didn't even know she wanted me to ask her. But, yeah, I didn't go to prom. People ask me that all the time. I did not go to prom. No one asked me. I guess I wasn't cute enough. JQ says, yeah, they got pimped for real. Well, no, honestly, I wouldn't say that they got pimped. That's just what it is. You know, I don't think that it's about them getting pimped, because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, you know, the white movie industries, they're making all this money off of black people, but that's just what it is in the industry. The people in front of the camera, they get a set amount unless you have a deal to get money on the back end, which is very rare. I know Kevin Hart, he has that stipulation, but a lot of people don't. And you got to realize too, there's a lot of movies that people invest in, like, you know, different companies, different people who have money in LA. They invest in a lot of movies, and do you know how many movies flop? How many people lose out? How many people don't, you know, ever see their money back? So this is just one of those situations where, you know, it ended up being bigger than what anybody ever expected. So I wouldn't say that they got played. That's just what it is. You know, they made, and then another thing is too, is like black actors and actresses, they definitely don't make as much as white actors and actresses. I mean, that's been a long-standing thing. That's nothing new. So it's not necessarily that they got played. That's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? The people who invested into the movie, the people who wrote, who produced, who did all the work on the back end, they're the ones who get paid first, because they're the ones who actually make the movie what it is. Yes, the actors are there. Yes, they do a good job. They bring these characters to life. But without all the cinematography and you know, the shooting, the directing, you just have a bunch of people reading lines. So that's how it always is. So it's not really about them getting played. That's just what it would have. That's what it would have been regardless. So let's say Black Panther would have flopped. Nobody would be saying they got played. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people who invest in movies in Hollywood, and they don't make a dime back if that movie flops. So it's just one of those situations where they made so much money, and that's why, again, I say, if you want to make money, learn how to work things behind the camera. Learn how to write and to produce and to direct. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point in time, you'll start seeing real money. Because with the acting, it's cool. Their payoff is fame. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't pay them as much money, because they get all the fame, they get the accolades, they get the awards and everything else. You know what I'm saying? The people behind the scenes, you'll never know their names. You're not going to know the name of the grip boy. You're not going to know the name of the lighting technician. You're not going to know the names of the animators unless you go on Google and you go research it. But you're going to know the name Lupita Nyong'o. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know she played Nikita. You're going to know the girl who played Letitia Wright, who played Shuri. You're going to know them. So that's why they don't make as much as people on the back end, because they get the fame, they get the accolades. And for some people, that's all they want. They just want the notoriety, they want the fame, they want the accolades, they want the awards. For the people who don't care about that, then they work more behind the scenes. And that's just, you know, how it is in Hollywood. What else was I going to say? Something about the Oscars. I'm sure they'll all be nominated for Oscars, of course, because the movie did so well. They'll all be taking home Oscars. And on top of that, I'm losing my train of thought. Something about the Oscars. I don't know. I have to come back to it because my mind just like went blank. But yeah, like I said, they'll all be nominated for Oscars. And for some people, that's just what it is. They just want an Oscar win. It's not so much about the money. So I wouldn't say that they necessarily got played. T, can you open your IG? I'll think about it. People ask me that all the time. Yeah, the movie made a lot of money, but that's just what it is. That's just the industry. I mean, everybody's crying about all these people who were supposedly getting played and didn't make a lot of money, but y'all are not so. But then y'all are not talking about Ryan Coogler. Like, he came up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally now has generational wealth to leave his family because of this movie. You know what I'm saying? That's one black man. That's why I'm so proud of him. You know what I mean? Instead of him being in front of the camera, he was like, nah, he got chose to write, shoot, direct. You know what I mean? So he did an awesome job. So he's definitely getting a big cut of that damn $1 billion, cash back. He's going to be one of the few, but at least he's getting that. You know what I mean? So I can't be nothing but be happy for him. At least somebody's getting it if the other ones aren't. I mean, they signed a contract, so, I mean, they know what it is. That's the same thing that happened with Monique. With Precious. She got paid $50,000. But again, this was Lee Daniels' first big project. Monique was doing them a favor, and she really shouldn't have did them a favor. What she should have done, on top of taking that 50 grand, because that's pennies. I mean, you got people who make 50 grand a year. What she should have done is in her contract stipulate that she's to get, XYZ on the back end. Had she done that, she'd be good. Because they made so much money off of Precious, she'd be good. She wouldn't have to even be dealing with Netflix and none of this mess that she's going through had she gotten money on the back end, had she put that in the stipulation. And she could have done that with Lee Daniels because he's just Lee Daniels. He wasn't really that big at the time. Now, these people can't do that with Marvel Studios. That's like a whole nother thing. But with that whole Lee Daniels Precious situation, Monique definitely could have did that because they needed her more than she needed them. You get what I'm saying? So those are just some things that people can do to get money on the back end. And I know Kevin Hart, he does that a lot. He does a lot of stuff through his own production company. I think it's called Hart Media or whatever. He does a lot of stuff through his production company. So that way, not only is he making money in front of the camera, he's also getting that behind the camera check as well. So again, like Michael Jai White said in the interview, people need to learn the business of Hollywood. It's easy to just sit back and complain, but if you don't know the business, that's how people get got. Let's see. There's a bunch of comments in here. Let's see here. Yep, the same thing as in the music industry. Thank you, Desmond Lewis. The producers, songwriters make the most money. Exactly. Because, again, the trade-off is people know who you are. They know that you're Britney Spears, you're Christina Aguilera, you're, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So the people behind the scenes who get the most money are the writers, the producers of the music. Your payoff is the fact that now you're known worldwide. You have that fame. So that's why, once people have been in the game for a while singing like Beyonce, that's when they start producing music and start writing music for other artists. So then that way they can start making their money. So that's just what the industry is. It's all about, sadly taking advantage of people. And then once you realize that you're being taken advantage of, then you turn around and do it to the next generation. Kind of like the situation with Belle Biv DeVoe in the New Edition movie. How, how they kind of got scammed or whatever by like the record companies and how they got, all this money and these guys were still broke. And then when they went on to sign, I think Boys to Men or whatever new talent they were signing, they kind of did them the same way that they were done. So that's just how it is in the industry. It's a dirty industry. But can we talk about why everybody who was signed to Bad Boys in the 90s either ran towards Christianity, Islam, or some type of religion? What do y'all think about that? What do you think P. Diddy did to these people? Poor Craig Mack, rest in peace. But I'm really curious as to why everybody who was attached to Bad Boys from the 90s literally ran to religion. Loon became a Muslim. I think G-Dep, did he turn himself in for like a murder or something like that? Some type of, he ended up like finding his conscience and he decided to turn himself in for a murder. I believe it was G-Dep. It might have been somebody else. But a lot of them just turned to religion. Like that just lets you know how dirty the industry is. Then we have over 664 people in here. Yep, just like the NFL owners. Yep, thank you, Milton. Same thing. The people on top eat. That's why you have to ask yourself, is the fame worth it? You know, to some people, they love the fame. Like I tell y'all, fame is a drug. So to some people, they're cool with just getting, you know, a certain amount of money, and then they have all the notoriety in the world. They can fly for free. They can do this. They can do that. Other people are not cool with being in front of the camera. They don't want that fame. They want that back end money. They want their privacy and everything else. That's why one of the things I learned when I first moved to LA is you never judge anybody. You never know who people are. So you might see somebody at like a party, or even hell at Rouse, you know, which is a grocery store out there. And you might just think it's a little old, you know, man. Like, move out my way, little old man. You walking slow. But you can't even have that mentality out there because you never know who people are in LA. That little old man might be like, you know, a producer of a movie from the 60s or some shit, and he's sitting on millions and millions of dollars of wealth. Or like as soon as you go in the parking lot, he might be jumping up in like a brand new Bentley. I mean, it's crazy. So like a lot of people in LA, you run across a lot of millionaires, and you would never know they were millionaires because you don't see their face plastered on the Forbes list. You don't see their face all over, you know, the internet or all over television, because they don't want that fame. They want the money, but they don't want that, you know, that notoriety that comes with it. So there's a lot of, you know, millionaires that you can rub shoulders with out there that you would never even know, you know what I'm saying, until you have a conversation with them, until you find out what they do. And that's just what it is. Michael Jenkins says, Lady T. Lovely T, not Lady T. People call me Lady T all the time. Do you get paid for your YouTube channel yet? Yes, they're not demonetizing my videos as much as they were. They've slowed down on that. So on my lovelyti2002 channel, yes, this channel is monetized. But on my Lovely News channel, most of those videos have been demonetized, and I'm not resubmitting them. I'm not doing anything. So that channel is just basically there right now. But I would say like every 4 videos, they'll hit me with a demonetization, and then I have to submit a request for it to be approved. Sometimes they'll approve them, and sometimes they'll be like, nope. You know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It also depends on the topic. So like the video I did about Safari and his peen pics, that was automatically demonetized. So YouTube, they're not playing that game no more at all. Shamika says, T, what time do you normally go live? I don't have a set time. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. I just wanted to go live for my Patreon people today, and then come on in for my YouTubers as well. So today was a Saturday. I didn't have to shoot any videos. I didn't have to do any editing. I actually had like a free day for the day. So I was like, oh God, I got a live stream. So I'm glad I was able to do it. But I'll have more of a schedule as the weeks go on. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday evenings possibly. And you know, it's just really going to depend, because I do a lot of freelance work. I work for myself. So sometimes, you know, if I'm getting ready to go do a live stream or to go do something, I might get hit with a job. That's what happened this week. After I did the Black Panther event that I found out about last minute, I went there, and I was supposed to live stream Thursday. I got hit with a freelance job. So I had to jump on that. I'm not going to miss no money, honey. So I had to do that, and that took, you know, a whole day to get that done. And then on top of editing videos for the day too. So I didn't go to bed until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know. I don't have like a real set schedule yet, but I will soon. Yep, I can tweet the times. Thank you, Tab Black, for the donation. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with my super chat. I was just telling people, if you feel like donating anything, you guys can just do it on Patreon, or you can do it on PayPal. And the moderators are putting the links in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Cardi B, y'all. I think she's pregnant. She says she's not. I don't know. Rakia John, how often do you do your nails, T? Honestly, I usually tend not to wear fake nails. I only got these done for the Black Panther movie event. Usually I just wear my own natural nails, and I'll just do like a gel overlay. I have like my whole kit here. But there's a nail shop I really like in the Twin Cities. I'm really close to them. So I'll go to them and have them do my nails and stuff. But for the Black Panther event, I really wanted to, you know, be glamorous. And I wanted some like Panther-like nails. I want to feel like a cat. So I went and got these, sharp nails, and I didn't want them too long. I don't do the long, weird nails. I just wanted them like a decent length, but I wanted them sharpened. So that's why I'm wearing these. I did go and get a fill the other day because I do kind of like these. So I'll probably keep them for a while and then eventually just go back to my natural nails. Now that I'm used to them again. It was kind of hard editing at first. It was like that little clicking of the nails. It was irritating me. That's why I keep my nails short because, I'm an editor. But I'm getting used to it again. What are my vices? I don't know. What are my vices? I have vices. I just got to think about them. What are my vices? There's a few. I got to think about it, though. I want to think about it before I just blurt shit out. You know what I'm saying? I like to think when it comes to, like, certain things like that. So I'll have that for you next time. Ryan says, I'm waiting for you to get a TV show. Thank you. That'd be awesome. Hey, Lily Lopez. Yes, I'm shouting you out now. Thank you, Pixel K, for letting everybody know. I can't believe I've been out here for 2 hours. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Betsy. What's up, girl? She says, why do bad boy artists go towards religion? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Thank you so much, Always On Point. I appreciate it. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, people are saying that they weren't notified, but thank you for coming in. People are still joining. It's about 700 people in here now. We went from literally 25 people to 700. That's crazy. Hey, Obey the Queen. Gave you a shout out. D says, hello from France. What's your Snapchat? I have a Snapchat. I don't use it. Like, I really ever. Like, I mainly use it, like, when my little nephew's over. And, like, we'll do the little filter thing. My son has been working with me to figure out Snapchat. Honey, I'm old. I can barely keep it with Instagram and Twitter. So, I ain't got time to be Snapchatting all day. I'm going to try and go on there more, but it's hard. It's like, it's just too many little apps. I have enough apps on my phone. Hold on. What happened to Ryan Seacrest? What do you think about Ryan Seacrest not getting fired? Jessica Willis, what did he do? I haven't been keeping up with Ryan Seacrest. Hey, Demetrius. Yeah, I've been out here for 2 hours, but the first hour was just with the Patreon people, so I've only been on YouTube for an hour. But it's good to see you, baby. Hey, T, would you ever do a podcast? Yes, I would. I used to have a podcast a few years ago called Table Talk with T. Me and my really good friend Ronan, we used to do that. And we used to do it every Wednesday at, I think it was like 7 o'clock. And we did it for like 2 years straight. And it used to be lit. I love my Blog Talk Radio family. I miss them so much. And people ask me all the time, you need to come back and start doing your podcast again. And I will eventually, like once I can like get like a better schedule, I definitely will. Because I do love podcasting. I'm trying to figure out what Ryan Seacrest did. Marlon says, do you think BET is still important? Not really. I really don't think I really don't think television is that important as much anymore. Like there was a point in time where you needed television to make it. You know what I'm saying? You needed like the BETs of the world, the ABCs, the CBSs. But now with the internet, you know what I'm saying, being as big as it is, that's like television's biggest competition now. So I don't think that it's necessarily BET, but television itself is just not as important, especially now with the internet. You can watch live television on the internet. People do so much on the internet. I mean, think about Monday nights when everybody's watching Love and Hip Hop or just watching whatever shows viral. People watch it via Twitter now. It's like if you're not tweeting and live tweeting while watching it, it just feels weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have 100 people with you in your living room and you guys are going in and talking about the storylines and stuff like that. The only thing that's keeping television afloat right now is sports. I think if it was not for sports, television would probably be, not necessarily over. They'd be having more of a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Most people only keep cable and direct TV and all that stuff for the sports, because sports are something that you want to watch live. Nobody's trying to watch the game an hour after it's ended. You want to watch that live. So that's the main thing keeping television going is the sports packages, are the college sports and stuff like that. But I don't think that you necessarily need television anymore to make it. You have too many people who are eating off of the internet. And that's another thing I never understand. Oh, Buffalo, New York. That's what's up. Um, that's one thing I don't understand. Even like here with YouTube, it's so much room for people to eat on this site. Like I do not understand the beef that people be having, the back and forth with other YouTubers. It's so stupid. Like I refuse to engage in any of that mess. I let the other fools get the habit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much, like you can eat off of the internet in so many different ways. Not just YouTube. Hell, you can have your own blog. You know what I'm saying? You can do stuff, on Facebook. There's so many ways for you to create a business for yourself online. Especially if you do art. If you're a very creative person, you can open up an Etsy account. You can open up an Etsy account, and you can sell wigs. You can sell outfits. I have subscribers who they make African gowns and they put them on Etsy. They make money that way. There's so many ways for you to eat offline. There's so many ways for you to hustle, especially with the internet. It's just about, are you motivated to do it? You know what I'm saying? If people put as much energy into actually creating content and putting in the work as opposed to beefing with other people, they'd probably be a lot happier. Because most people who just create beefs and are always, talking shit on the internet and mad about something, they're just mad because they're not able to create something for themselves where they can sustain themselves, and they see somebody else doing it, makes them feel some type of way. You got girls right now who make so much money off of Instagram. My Instagram is private. I could be making money off my Instagram, but right now it's private. Eventually it'll be public. I just don't got time to make it public right now, but eventually it will be. But literally, you have people who can set up an Instagram account, and all you can do is just put on different shades of lipstick, put on different colors of nail polishes, put little outfits together and start tagging companies, and eventually companies can send you clothes and jewelry and makeup, and then eventually they can pay you for different endorsements. And you don't have to have 10 million Instagram followers. I know girls who only have 5,000 followers and they make at least $2,000 a month off of Instagram. You know what I'm saying? From working with companies. So there's so many ways online that you can eat and that you can get money. There's no reason for you to be wasting your energy, beefing with people, going back and forth. That's why I always tell folks, don't cater to low-hanging fruit. Don't pay attention to just miserable mushmouth people, because a lot of them are just mad because they can't do it. Find your niche, find your hustle, and just rock with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need television no more. You can do everything that you need to do simply by being online, on the internet. Oh my gosh, all y'all want shout outs. Shout out Eliza Monet. There goes your shout out. All these shout outs. Salon Duchess, hey from Amsterdam. It is so many people in here. This is amazing. Open your Instagram so we can follow you. I will eventually. Hey, Mike Brown. Shamika 10 said, yeah, it's jealous and trying to stay relevant. Yup, it's the truth. I think some of these beefs are just for drama. Yup. Great advice. I'm glad. Ryan Seacrest got hit with a sexual harassment. Who was he sexually harassing, a man or a woman? I'm just saying. I got to read up on that. I haven't heard about that yet. There's so many comments. It's just... I'm trying to read everything. Hey, Queen Princess. Hey, Julian from Germany. Hey, Dallas, I'm glad you were able to catch my live stream as well. Malcolm 1097, what's up, Malcolm? He says, when you were talking about that jealousy moment, I felt like you were talking to me because I'm extremely jealous. Malcolm, you've been on my YouTube forever. I recognize your name and everything. Don't be. Jealousy is such an ugly spirit, I swear to God. It's such an ugly thing to be. Because let me tell you something. You don't know everybody's struggles. You don't know I look at it like this. It's never good to be jealous of anybody because you don't know what they went through to get to where they are today. Okay? Meaning they could have got to where they are today with hard work, perseverance, you know what I'm saying? Putting in a bunch of hours, going through stuff. They may have lost a parent, may have, been through all types of stuff. Other people may have got to where they're at today because of some shady dealings, you know what I'm saying, selling their soul, doing all types of crazy stuff. So again, it makes no sense to be jealous of anybody because you don't know how they got to where they're at. And when you're sitting here putting out that vibe that you're hating or you're jealous, all you're doing, you're knocking your own blessings. It's not a good thing. But I'm glad that you're honest about it. And I think more people should be honest about it. And I think that's where a lot of the drama, especially on Black YouTube, comes from. A lot of it is just straight up jealousy. You really don't hate that person. You don't know that person to hate that person. You know what I'm saying? That person is doing them. They're doing their thing. You're just mad because it's not you. Or you're just mad because you feel like, damn, this person's getting money. Or they're doing this. And, you know, I want to be able to get money too. It looks so easy. And then you try it and it didn't work out for you. My thing is, it makes more sense for you, instead of to be jealous, is to reach out to that person. The person that you want to be like, or the person not be like, but the person who you see doing well. Reach out to them, because that's how I am. I will reach out to somebody. I reach out to people who are doing better than me. So instead of like being envious and being like, this person got 2 million subscribers. This person got, you know, 1 million subscribers. Or, you know, how's this person getting all this and that? I'll reach out to them. Excuse me, can I pick your brain real quick? You know what I'm saying? Can I have a conversation with you? Can we exchange phone numbers? I'll reach out to that person. It makes no sense to be jealous or to be negative, because like I said, all you do, you block your own blessings. You know, I be happy when I see people winning. It's a good feeling, because honestly, when I see somebody winning and doing good, it makes me feel like I've accomplished something. I'll never forget when I first saw Michelle Pham. She's the Asian girl. She was like one of the first makeup people on YouTube. I'll never forget when I first saw her Dr. Pepper commercial. When I tell you, I was screaming. I wasn't even subscribed to her ass. She's Asian. You know, we don't have the same skin tone. But I knew who she was. But to see her on a national commercial, I was screaming like, oh my God, that's Michelle Pham. That's Michelle. Like, I was happy for her. Like that was my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. When I seen Jackie post her damn BMW honey on Instagram, I was like, get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard people work. Like, y'all don't understand the stuff that folks be going through behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? The trolling, the death threats, just the BS that we all have to deal with as people who put ourselves out there. So when I see people winning like that, I be like legit happy for them. You know what I'm saying? And when you're legit happy for people, you'll see so many blessings come to you. Like jealousy and animosity and anger, it's a waste of energy. That's all it is. It's a waste of energy, because that same energy that you're using to go hate on somebody's videos or go hate on their Instagram or go leave a negative comment, you could be using that same energy to figure out, you know what's my hustle? What's my next move? How can I make it? How can I do this? How can I, get my bag today? Like when I wake up every morning, I think about, what I'm saying, what am I going to do next? What's my plans for the day? You know what I'm saying? What stories are available? Let me check my emails. Let me see, what freelance work is there. So that's the mentality you should have. It shouldn't ever be about, you're seeing somebody making moves and you're just sitting back, mad or jealous in the cut. It's such a waste of energy, Malcolm. But I'm glad that you were honest about that, because I think if a lot more people were honest with themselves, they could admit, like, you know what? I'm being a hater right now. I'm jealous right now. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be the same way, when I was younger. And then when I stopped having that fucking defeatist, jealous ass attitude, I started making my own moves. Then things started happening better for me. And another thing you need to watch out for is people in your inner circle. Okay? I talked about this years ago. I talked about energy vampires. You got to look at the people that you roll with. And if everybody that you roll with is a damn hater, if they never have anything good to say about anybody, somebody can just be like, oh, you know what? I got all A's on my test. And they're like, oh, well, who cares? That don't mean nothing. So what? That don't mean you're going to get into Harvard. Like, when it's always like just that smart aleck, always some type of backback. You got to fall back from those type of people, because sometimes it may not be you with the jealous spirit. Sometimes it's the people around you. Sometimes certain people's energies can block your blessings. And I'm a live testimony of that, because I had somebody in my life for a long time who was just a really negative person. You know what I'm saying? Just everything was just always somebody else's fault. They took no personal responsibility. We went through a lot of stuff because of that person's negativity, because of their horrible mentality. But once I finally cut that person off and I moved on with my life, when I tell you so many blessings started coming my way, so many good things started happening in my life. So sometimes it may not even necessarily be you, but it's the people around you. It's their energy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have that certain negative spirit, you bring those negative people around you. You know what I'm saying? But once you cut them off and you start looking at the positive, you'll start bringing positive people around you. That's why I'm very picky with the folks I have around me. I'm very big on energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's YouTube. I don't care if it's the real world. Even certain YouTubers, I will not fool with certain YouTubers. If your energy's off, I have a lot of discernment. Y'all know that. I'm a good reader of people. So if there's something about you that I can't put my finger on and you just come off as disingenuous, I'm not going to rock with you, period. You know what I'm saying? So I think you have to look at the whole gambit. You know, not just you yourself being angry or being jealous, but also look at the people around you, because sometimes their negativity can block your blessings as well. I know I'm over here preaching this shit. Damn. Let me sip some water. I'm about to lose my voice. Damn, this water is good. Don't getting all dry. Let me read some of these comments. You can get a shirt from lovelyti2002 /store. All the links are in my YouTube descriptions. So the conspiracy tees, that sale just ended. That was only going on for 13 days. I'll bring the shirts back if you guys want me to bring them back. But yeah, all the links are in my YouTube video descriptions where you can go get a t-shirt from. See, like Thea Allen said, I used to be that way. Amen. Yup, it's the truth. It's the truth. Thank you so much, Nabia. Thank you for being so active with your subscribers. No problem, Slim Goody. And Dark Princess says, I swear everybody gets a little jealous, but don't let that emotion take control of you. Amen. And Gil says, you better preach. It's the truth. Dallas says, yes, ma'am. Please remind everybody about the importance of discernment. And sometimes it's really the people around you. It is. I am a testimony to that. You know, and I don't want to say the person's name who was a negative person in my life. The people who know me personally know exactly who that person was, okay? But I always told myself I'm not going to blast them like that or talk bad about them like that on the internet. Y'all can, you know, guess. But I'm not going to say their name. But yeah, once that person was cut out my life, when I tell you so many blessings came my way. So people, you know, people and their negativity can hold you back. And especially when you go to them, like especially when it's somebody that you love, like a family member, and you go to them looking for advice, like, you know, I got this really good idea. I want to start this t-shirt business. I want to start this makeup line. And they automatically just knock you down like, ain't nobody gonna wear that. Who you think you are, Keisha Kai? Or ain't nobody gonna wear your shirt, bitch. You're not Supreme. You're not Gucci. Like that shit. Like it tears at you. It tears at your soul. It tears at your self-esteem because you're going to this person that you trust for like advice and for love and for encouragement. When you don't get that, it just makes you be like, you know what? I'm not worthy. So again, you got to be very, very aware of the people around you because everybody don't want to see you grow, honey. People will only support you to a certain amount. And you got to look for those people who want to see you do great. Because some folks, they'll be down with you as long as y'all are here. They'll be your best friend. But the second you start elevating and they start, you know, and maybe they're not even de-elevating. Maybe they're just stuck. You know, they're just stagnant. But the minute you start elevating, it makes them feel some type of way. And when they start feeling some type of way, you got to cut them off. You need people who should be down here. Even if they're down here, there's no jealousy. They're happy. They want to see you win because when you win, they win. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is with my best homegirl. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her own thing. She's not interested at all in this whole online world, you know, but she supports everything I do. And I love her for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had other so-called friends act like they were real friends and they weren't. They were only being cool with me in hopes that, you know, they could be YouTubers too. I would shout them out or just, you know, it was always some disingenuous shit. So you got to find really genuine people in your corner and hold them down. You know what I'm saying? Once you find somebody genuine, keep them because it's not easy at all to find genuine people in this fake ass world. Honey, call me Pastor Lovely T. Okay? I'm having too much fun. I can't believe I've been on here for 2 hours and 31 minutes. I'm running out of water. That's how much I've been talking. I'm about to call my son in here like, water! Somebody said, elevate, don't assimilate. Amen, Imani Whitaker. Family is the absolute worst. I know from experience. Tabby 314. Yep, that's the truth. They can be. Hey, Merrick. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out Key West, Florida. Bad Mama Jamma. There's so many people, y'all. There's so many people in here from like just different parts of like the world. It's just amazing to me. In different parts of the country. Oh, Wendy Williams stays trying to claim some stuff. I'm always fighting claims with her. Yeah, jealousy is a very dangerous poison. You got to exercise that out. Ryan says, T, I broke up with my ex. We were cool. He started dating one of my friends. He really liked her, but people think I'm weird for being okay with it. But to me, I see it as who am I to deny the happiness of no one? That's good. That's really good. That takes a big person. Because when you're with somebody, then they break it with you and they start dating a friend, you're a big person, because a lesser person would have been ready to beat his ass and her ass. Okay, so that's good that you have that maturity right now at your young age. I think that's a real good thing. Somebody said they're eating crushed ice. I used to love eating crushed ice when I was pregnant. Okay, let me tell y'all something about aging, okay? When you're young, you can like just eat all types of stuff. It don't bother you. I used to eat crushed ice all the time, especially when I was pregnant. But even before I got pregnant, I used to just, that was like, I don't know, it was like a damn now later. You would have thought it was flavored. Like, I would always be eating crushed ice. And the best crushed ice came from White Castles, okay? Because theirs is like, I don't know, it's like ice crystals. I love their ice. Anyhow, now that I'm older, I have really sensitive teeth. Like, that's the worst part about aging. Like, thank God I still look young. But, you know, even though I look young in the face, you know I'm still getting older. So, I noticed like maybe 3-4 years ago I couldn't eat ice anymore. Like every time I'd eat ice, my teeth would hurt, like sharp pains and everything. But, oh my God, my teeth! And so the dentist was like, yeah, you know, you're at that age. You need to start brushing with Sensodyne. I'm glad I still have all my pearly whites, but yes, I brush with Sensodyne, y'all. Is there anybody else in here using Sensodyne? Like, I haven't used Crest in years. At least like 3-4 years. I brush with Sensodyne. So when you said you eat crushed ice, that's funny because I used to love eating crushed ice, but yeah, not so much anymore. I can still eat it, but not like I used to, because teeth sensitivity. The joys of getting older. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm hearing that the sound is kind of lagging, and I'm going to get a different webcam. I think it's the webcam that's doing it. So I'm going to find a different cam so that way everything syncs up properly, because there's nothing I can do right now. So I apologize for that. Go refill your water, because you stay refilling my life. Thank you. So do y'all mind if I get up? Am I able to get up? Like, that's always my question when you live stream. Are you able to get up and use the restroom and get water breaks and stuff? Or you just got to sit here for like 3 hours and hold it? Because I drink a lot of damn water, honey. Okay, good. I'm not the only, older person here. Other people like, Shelly says, I use Sensodyne. Yes! Sensodyne's the bomb though, right? It really works. I thought the commercial was just all hype, but honestly, I used it for like a year and like I barely have any teeth sensitivity. Like it got so bad I couldn't even eat ice cream. Like if I ate ice cream, I'd be like, oh my God, my teeth, my mouth. But yeah, I like Sensodyne. Charmaine says, I still eat ice. That's what's up. Somebody says, no, I brush with baking soda. I used to brush with baking soda too. That's really good. Like if you put some baking soda on your toothpaste, it makes your teeth really white. Ariana Love says, T, I need a laptop bag. Order one. I think I still have like maybe 2 or 3 left. So just go onto my website and place the order. Oh my God. Sierra says, I use Sensodyne and I'm 22. Okay, good. Because I'm like, damn, am I that old now? I don't got to use Sensodyne. Okay, so we got 22-year-olds using Sensodyne. Okay, girl, you just made me feel a lot better, honey. Because I thought it was like old people toothpaste. I'm like, I don't want to use the old people toothpaste. Okay, I feel so much better, Sierra. LaShonda said, yes, I'm 32 and know all about getting older. Girl, it's crazy. And it's so funny because like when you're a teenager, like you think 30s is so old. Like I remember being in high school when excuse me, when Biggie and Tupac died. And I remember thinking like, because I'm like what in like eighth, ninth grade? No, ninth grade. So Biggie and Tupac died. And I'm thinking, dang, 26 and 25. Well, that seems pretty old. Like I really like, because you're like 14, 15, 16. So I really assumed like 26 and 25 was old until I turned 25 and 26. And I just looked around. I was like, and I remember talking to my ex-husband, like, can you believe, like, we're like the same age as Biggie and Tupac? And we still have our whole life. We're like raising, our kids. And I think by then I had my second child. We had 2 kids by then. And it's like I couldn't imagine not being here at 25 and 26. So now, so once I turned 25 and 26, I just realized, like, how young that was. That was very young. But when you're a teenager, you assume anything over the age of 21 is just, downhill. You're just old. But yeah, once you get to be in your, mid to late 20s, you realize, no, it's, you still have a lot of years to live. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud. Like I said, I wasn't supposed to live past the age of 18, and I'm still here. So, every year I'm here is a blessing to me. And that's how I look at it. So I'm cool with getting older. You know what I'm saying? That just means you're getting better. You're just learning. You know what I'm saying? You're learning more stuff. You're getting to meet more people. You're going on new adventures. There's so much stuff I've done now in my 30s that I didn't do at all when I was in my early 20s. So it's like now I'm able to like travel more and do more stuff. And plus with the boys are older too. So that makes it a lot easier as well. Jessica Daniels says, you're funny. I'm a bootleg comedian. Y'all didn't know? I am. I'm such a comedian. I don't have the balls to get up on nobody's stage, though. I wish I did. I wish I could do stand-up. Hell. I need to go on a stand-up tour. That'd be cool. Y'all come out and watch me because I'm funny, but I don't know. I couldn't do stand-up. People tell me that all the time. Letitia says, I'm 41 and my son is 18, and it's such a different world. Yes, it is. Mars says, I'm 30. And just sounded nasty back then. Now that I'm close to 40, I don't see it that way. Yup, it's the truth. That's why I always laugh when, like, like when you have like some of these rappers who act like, these old school rappers, they're so old. And it's like, why is it in hip hop, once rappers get a certain age, they're kind of just discarded. It's like, you're old. This is a young man's sport. Like, nobody cares what Chuck D has to say or what Rakim has to say. He's old. Nobody's trying to check for him. You're old. And you only hear that in hip-hop. Like, when I look at other genres, they pay homage to the older people who came before them. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about, like, nobody calls Ozzy Osbourne old. Nobody calls Bruce Springsteen old. And he's old. But nobody calls him that. Nobody calls, who's the dude from the Police? Or hell, Bono from U2. No one says they're old and need to go have several damn seats and nobody wants to hear from them. But in the hip-hop world, it's like once you're past the age of damn 30, you better not say shit. You better not rap. You need to go retire. Like the other day, who was that? Lloyd Banks. It was trending that he announced that he was retiring. And, you had some people like, oh my God, why? Don't retire. And I'm thinking, when was the last time we really heard from Lloyd Banks? And then you had other people like, who the hell is Lloyd Banks? Oh, he's old. I don't care. Retire. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the little pumps and the, the little who and little this and little that. So I just always find that funny that in hip-hop, we just disregard people after a certain age. But I think also, too, in other genres, they tend to carry themselves a lot older. Like, they tend to carry themselves their age, too. Like, I don't see Bono running around here, still sagging or trying to act like he's, 21, 22. Whereas in hip-hop, you have a lot of these guys in, like, their 30s, 40s. Hell, Hov is damn near 50. Now, he's calmed down a lot, but you still have a lot of older hip-hop heads who are in competition with these young boys. Like, I'm sorry, once you get to a certain age, I don't want to see a 40-year-old man in skinny jeans. I just don't. I don't, especially if you have ass. Like, your ass is too big to be squeezing some damn skinny jeans. Now, the little young boys who are 19, 20, 21, because they're just straight up and down. They have no damn shape. They're young. But, once you're in your 40s, if you got like a little beer belly, and take off the skinny jeans. Dress your age more. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe that's part of it too, is that, you know, the older guys in hip hop tend to act a lot younger. It's all about the little pumps with the S. Y'all are a mess. Yep, the Beatles are like gods. Yes. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Chick112. Yep, they are. It's all about the little punks. My girl is 15 and said Tupac is boring. Oh, you talking about that little white boy? Yeah. Who said Tupac is boring? Cough, cough. Trick Daddy. Yep, he's another one. He don't really want to grow up. I think I'm 16 and 19. I'm low-key hell. I'm 32. Yeah. I think it's about your mentality. I mean, if you feel young, that's cool. But then I also think too, once you get to a certain age, there's certain things, you know, just certain ways you carry yourself. You know, like there's certain things I would wear when I was like in my 20s that I won't wear now at my age. Even though I may have the body to wear it, it's just certain things I'm not going to wear. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, I'm a bit older, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like certain ways once you get to a certain age, you kind of carry yourself a little bit differently. You make sure everything is on point. You make sure things are, you know, put together. You know, like when I was younger, like my bra strap could hang out. I'd be like, whatever, you know, everybody knows I'm wearing a bra. But now it's like, you better tuck it in and make sure, you know, like it's just something like with age, you know, just kind of carry yourself a little bit better. I'm just saying. Can you upload this after you finish the stream? Yep, I can. Hey, lovely, any tea on Brandy? I don't have any Brandy tea right now, but Ray J and Princess just found out that they're having a little girl. So, y'all know how I feel about, you know, womanizers who end up having daughters. I love it. I love it. Because they're always like the ones, like they get so worried and overprotective of their daughters because of how they treated women. So it's going to be really funny to see how Ray J is with this baby girl. But I can't wait to see their baby born. She's going to be so beautiful. And it seems like Ray J and Princess are back together and they're trying to work it out. So hopefully, you know, they'll be able to work it out and, you know, salvage their marriage and, you know, stay on track. Because he's always, you know, wandering and, you know, cheating on her and doing little silly stuff. Exactly. LaShonda Green says, yeah, I wear some cute stuff, but not too revealing. Exactly. Lindsay says, T, you can wear anything, girl. Yeah, I can. You know, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I can, you know, rock and, you know, and it looks good. You know, I keep myself up. But, you know, it's just certain things like for me, okay, I'm not going to walk around in like a leotard with my ass cheeks hanging out. Like that's some shit, you know, if I'm on South Beach, that's something I don't mind seeing a 19, 20-year-old girl wearing. You know, just like leotards and some pumps or some shit. I don't know. I'm too old to walk around here in a leotard. Okay, that's not gonna happen. You know, I might wear a bodysuit with some leggings or, you know, a cute skirt or something like that. So it's, you know, certain things like that are like just really over the top. The younger generation can have that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, even like a fishnet shirt. Like probably 10 years ago, I'd wear like a fishnet shirt with a bra. You know, because we're going out to the club. We're about to go kick it. Now, no. I want my shirt to have material. I don't want fishnets. I don't want you seeing my bra. You know, so it's just as you get older, you know, you just carry yourself a little bit differently. When you're younger, you're just more of an exhibitionist and you just don't care and you're just doing you. So that's all. Marilyn said, these year's rappers are trash. I thought last year's what, but I cannot tolerate them. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine is garbage. Ooh, there's some Tekashi fans in the house. Carmen says Tekashi 6ix9ine is mine, honey. Michael Albert says, why do I feel old at 24? It just depends. I mean, I don't know. You know, if you're starting to feel old at 24, get out. Walk. You know what I'm saying? Run. Do things that get you out there. You know, go out, socialize. Because things definitely change once you're out of high school and college. Things change a lot. You know, you're not running around in the same circles. You know, people are slowing down. People are getting into relationships, getting married, having families and stuff like that. So then at that point, you do kind of feel like you're getting older now. Things are not the same as it was 5-10 years ago. But you just got to keep yourself, you know, out and about and, you know, meeting people, go to different events, go to different meetups. Meetup.com is a really dope website. I used it a lot when I first moved to LA. It's a good site to go out and meet people, and people who are like-minded, who are into the same things you are. If it's like tech or camera or media, or people who like to dance, people who like to go see movies. They have different groups for people who are into certain things. I ended up going on one of those meetups to, what was that, San Diego. We took like this whole trip to San Diego on a train, and they did like this whole boxcar mystery thing, like who did it on the boxcar. It was really dope. So there's all types of things you can do to get yourself out there, so that way you don't feel like you're just an old person in the house wasting away, and especially when you're 24. Like, go out, go clubbing, go do something. You're too young at 24 to be feeling old, okay? If I throw a party, I'm going to invite you, okay? Maria Jones says, yes, aging ain't no joke. I'm 42 and I got aches and pains. My knees hurt, my back hurt. Yes. I'm telling you, it is no joke. Somebody says, I'm 20 and I live in Puerto Rico. That's what's up. Most of these new rappers are trash with the mumbling, yes, but if you're listening to Shikashi's song, he actually has a nice flow and potential, more than the rest. Yeah, he's a trip. Hazel says, I'm 52 and sometimes I feel like I'm 30. That's a blessing. That's really good. I think that's awesome. Firestarter says at age 24 you need to juice. Yeah, juicing is a really cool thing. I love juicing. Ooh, Elizabeth Francis says, how do you feel about Maddie taking over the Queen's Court and how she's calling it the Queen's Supreme Court? I saw that today. Honey, let me keep it real. I'm so over the Queen's Court drama. I really am. I did see her advertisement for the Supreme Court. And I think she should have just did that from jump instead of the whole back and forth with Kaya. I've been seeing Kaya posting like all her throwback videos of her in robes and her, doing the whole Queen's Court shit. And then also there's like this huge beef with T.S. Madison and the lady that does that blog, the ATL blog, ATLian Michelle. Now I had caught one of her live streams the other day, and I enjoyed it. I don't know Michelle or anything like that, but I know I've read her website. I've been on her website a few times. She posts like a lot of really good stories, and she's been doing her thing for years. I will never take that from her, but I will give her props. They say T.S. Madison's manager put her phone number on the internet. She was getting all types of calls and death threats. It was crazy. And people were just like trolling her and dragging her and making videos after videos of her. And so she's been really handling it, with grace. I mean, she's been rolling with the punches and she has some tough skin. I would definitely say that. I just think the whole situation, though, has just turned into a fiasco. It's sad that an entire friendship had to break up because of this. It's sad that, so many other people got involved and there's all this, beef and, people going back and forth and people throwing around slurs and being disrespectful. Honey, I just stay in my lane. I just stay in my own little, area, sipping my tea. I don't get involved in all that stuff. But I mean, I've been watching it unfold and everything like that. And I think, people calling her and threatening her, I just think it's a bit much. It's ridiculous. I just think the drama needs to cease. Everybody's grown. Social media, I don't know. I just hate when it just turns ugly like that. When people take stuff so personally and people start with the threats and writing so hard for different personalities, when at the end of the day, I'm saying, ride for yourself. People be going so hard for people they don't damn know. Y'all don't know T.S. Madison like that. Y'all don't know Michelle like that. As hard as y'all ride for other people, ride that hard for yourself, okay? If you did that, the world would be a whole lot better. I'm just saying. Uh-oh, y'all having another battle in here of the zodiacs. I just seen somebody post something about how are the Aquarius devils. That's so funny. I'm 18, going to graduate high school soon, but people say I look like a freshman. Angel Harmony, don't worry about that, because when I was in high school, I looked really young. Hell, I look young now, so imagine what I look like in high school, okay? So when I was 18, best believe I probably looked like I was like damn 15. For me to look older, I had to put a bunch of weave in my hair and makeup on and stuff like that. But if I didn't have no weave, no makeup, I look really young. And even now, when I don't wear weave and makeup, I look really young. So don't feel bad at all, because the same ones clowning you, talking about you look like a freshman. Honey, fast forward 10 years, they're going to be looking like damn upper classmen, okay, in 10 years while you're still looking young and everything else. So don't be so in a hurry to look older. You know, like when I was young, I used to hate like, dang, I look so young. You know, I can't, they would kick me out of the Mall of America because that's when they put the new rule in place at the Mall of America that you couldn't be in there past a certain time. So me and my friends would go, like, they're not gonna put me out. I'm grown. Shit. That damn mall cop come be like, okay, let me see y'all's ID. Y'all do not look like you're 16, and we get put out the mall every time. So, and it would suck, you know, and then sometimes we'd go dressed real older, you know, wearing real sexy clothes and weave and makeup, and then they wouldn't harass us. They would think that, okay, we're like at least 18, 19. But if we just went like after school and we're just like in regular clothes, honey, we was getting escorted out after a certain time. So don't feel bad for looking young, okay? Because as you get older, you'll love it. Like I'm so happy I look young. I used to hate it, but I love it now. There's so many comments. Virgos are the best at everything. Can't see. Here we go. Another zodiac war. Where my Leos at? Okay, Melissa Farish says, yes, Tamika from Escape. Y'all do look alike. Okay, let me explain something to y'all. And it's so funny how I look like all these women now. Like, I guess when I was young, I just didn't see it. People have been telling me this for years. You look like the girl from Escape. You look like the girl from Escape. You look... Y'all get the point, right? And I'd be like, no, I don't. I don't look anything like her. This is when I first realized I look like damn Tamika. Okay. Somebody tagged me in a picture on Instagram. They tagged me in the picture, and I just seen Tamika. I didn't even see the other people. I had assumed it was me. Like, I literally thought it was me. And I thought it was one of my friends tagging me in a picture that we took, like, at the club. So I'm like, so I'm looking at the background of the club. I'm not even looking at the other people. I'm looking at the background. Damn, where was this at? And then as I'm looking at the other people in the picture, I'm like, Candy? Tiny? I'm like, when the hell did I meet them? And it was a picture of Tamika with the other girls from Escape. So that's when I first realized, like, after all these years, like, damn, I really thought it was me in the picture. Like, yeah, we do look alike. The only difference is she got a big old ass. My ass ain't that big. Tamika got a big old ghetto booty. Me and her do not have the same size ass, okay? But yeah, and then another person who I look like is Erica Alexander. She played Pam on The Cosby Show. She was in Living Single, and she's in the new Get Out movie. And I met her. I have a picture of me and her at the YouTube space together, and I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk all the time, and it was so funny because I had heard that all my life, too, that I look like Pam. And I was like, I don't think I look like Pam. And then once again, I'm at the YouTube space. They were having like this big old, they was having like a big event up there. And so I look up and I see this lady, and I'm like, damn, she looked just like me. And it was just like the weirdest thing. And then I thought about it, like, she looks like me. I'm in LA, and I go walking up to her, and I'm like, we look just alike. And she was like, we do look just alike. And then it finally clicked, and I was like, Erica? Pam? From The Cosby Show? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you don't understand. People been telling my whole life that me and you look just alike. And so she like calls me her little sister now. It's so funny. She's a sweetheart. And we took pictures, like, we really do. And when I sent my mom the picture, my mom laughed so hard. Like, I've been telling you all these years, you look like Erica. Like, me and her look more alike than me and my mom. Like I told y'all before, my mom is short, thick, and light skinned. Me and my mom don't look that much alike. I look like my daddy. Erica looks like she's like my mom more than my mom. Like, when my mom seen the picture of me and Erica, my mom was like, she looks like she birthed you more than I did. So it's like the funniest thing. Like, I didn't realize until I got older that I do look like Erica Alexander and that I do look like Tamika Scott. When I was young, I was like, no, I don't see it. I don't look like them. I don't see it. And then now I finally realized I do look like them. And me and Erica had the same shape. Funny enough, we have the same exact shape. I love her shape. We have the same shape. Yep. In case y'all care to know. Oh my God, there's 733 people in here. Amazing. Thank you, Jay Camacho. He says, T, you look under 25. Because God is good, honey. Firestarter said, my mom is Filipino. I look like my dad. Oh, that's sweet. Tabby says, black folks always have a twin out here. That is so true. Sagittarius in the house. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good. We do have some Leos. JGen35 is a Leo. No, it's not your screen. It's something with the camera. I'm going to send this camera back to damn Amazon and order me a different one. I'm going to find a different camera that will do better syncing. Someone says, oh no. Oh, hey, what's up, R. Morris 100? R. Morris says, I'm convinced Tamika and T are the same person. We are not the same person. I wonder if she even knows who I am. I wonder if she's ever watched my videos. Because, you know, I've done videos on Escape. I wonder if she's ever watched and been like, damn, that girl looks like me. That'd be funny if she did. Yolanda Castleberry says, I love your laugh. Thank you so much. I have such a goofy laugh. Either you like it or you hate it. Wait, hold up. Who got my birthday? Male sensitivity, you're a Leo. My birthday is July 29th. We're birthday twins. I didn't even know that. That's why we get along so well. Yon, Leos. Don't be hating, lady. Lady Miss Moody. Don't be hating on the Leos. Oh, Rosie, you must be new here, honey. Rosie says, why don't you use your camera on your MacBook? Okay. Let me explain this to everybody who don't know. My MacBook camera is covered with black tape, okay? I'm a slight conspiracy theorist. I don't play when it comes to my computers. My MacBook camera is covered with black tape. And the earbud hole is covered with black tape, okay? Okay, this is why it's covered with black tape. Because supposedly, even if you feel like your camera is not in use, people on the other side can log into your MacBook and turn the camera on and film and watch everything that's going on in your home. They can also do it with your smart TVs as well. But if you have a camera on anything, always put black tape on there. Now, before y'all be like, you're just a crazy black conspiracy theorist, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere, I'm going to find y'all that picture, okay? Mark Zuckerberg does the same thing. So now if this white man who's worth billions of dollars, okay, if his MacBook got black tape on the damn camera and on the earbud hole, that right there told me something. So I've been having black tape on my MacBook for like the past 5 years. I don't play that. So the only cameras that get plugged into my MacBook are cameras that I plug in myself and that I can unplug when it's done and over with. Yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm sorry. I wear my tin hat proudly. But no, real talk though. I mean, it's been done. People can like log into your computer and they can start monitoring you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all need to look it up. I'm not just being funny. But yeah, see if you can find the picture. I don't know if I can find it. Like if somebody Googles it, see if you guys can like post a link or something. But it's a picture. No, T. Stewart said, I thought my husband was lying when he told me that. No, it's the truth. How can I support you? The super chat sign. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the super chat, A. Bradley, but feel free to click the donate link or the what's the other thing? Patreon. If one of the mods can post the link in the chat room, I'd really appreciate it. Thank y'all for posting it throughout. But yeah, no, your husband is not lying. Yeah, I do watch Edward Snowden, Anisha. I do. Eric Bromby says, I cover my camera on my computer and my phone. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm not alone. People call me all the time like, what the hell's up with your MacBook and all this damn, tape and shit. But that's just me. That's just me. I just don't. Yep, even on your cameras too. There's so much technology. There was a thing where people were, them baby monitors, the ones with the video cameras, there were hackers hacking into that and watching babies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these hackers were pedophiles. I don't know. But they're watching babies in their crib and, you know, looking around the house. So you just have to be really careful for stuff like that, because anything can get hacked. Yep, see, Pixel K said the same thing. Mr. Avant 25, they can do it with cell phones as well. That's why they say with cell phones, you should turn your cell phone completely off at night. I can't do that just because of what I do. You know, I'm always getting some type of alert. But what you can do is put tape over the camera, the front facing camera, because you figure the back facing camera will be on your desk, so they won't be able to see anything. But the front facing camera, you should have tape over that as well. I got my tin hat on. Dark Princess, the reason why you tape the earbuds is because that's where they can go in and hear you, because your earbud goes in there. So like, it's something where there's like, they can go in and tap into your audio via the earbud. So if you put black tape over it, it makes the audio harder. Did I just freeze? Okay. It makes the audio harder and it makes it more murmured. So if y'all don't believe, y'all know the white man's ice is colder, honey. When I say something, I'm just a crazy black girl on YouTube. I'm telling y'all, Google the picture of Mark Zuckerberg's laptop with black tape on the camera lens and on the earbud thing. Google the picture. And like I said, he's worth billions of dollars. So if it's good enough for Mark Zuckerberg, honey, it's good enough for me. So that's why I don't use my Mac. I've never used my MacBook camera. I have two MacBooks, and they both got tape all over them. I don't use none of the cameras. And even with the earbuds, I don't use them. I usually, like, if I want to hear audio really loud, I'll just turn on my Bose speaker. Then that way I can hear like any audio and stuff. I don't know if I turned this too far. You know how you be trying to do stuff. Yep, they will tap into a baby monitor. Little Cassidy said, I'm going to go get some black tape right now. Get the black electrical tape. That's the best kind, because electrical tape, it has like it's kind of like rubbery. And I travel with electrical tape everywhere. Like, I keep electrical tape on me. But it's rubbery and it's easy to peel off if you need to take something off. And it won't mess up like anything. On your MacBook anyways, you should have a screen protector on your MacBook, so that way you don't, get any type of gunk in there. So I have a screen protector, and then I put the piece of black tape over the camera hole. Thank you, Lead Platt. It's true. You're right, T. I'm telling y'all. People think I'm crazy, but I'm telling y'all, it's real. So dude says, I cover my lens too. I'm so glad I'm not alone. I'm glad it's not just me. I close my iPad when I get dressed. Yep. I'm telling you, they'll film you naked and everything. Like when I was getting dressed today, I made sure to unplug the webcam, right? But I didn't want to move it too much because I had it set a certain way. Honey, why I go get a washcloth? Thank God I didn't throw that shit right over the damn webcam. I said, just in case. Even though it wasn't plugged in, I threw a washcloth over it just in case. You're not going to have, Lovely T on the internet talking about, oh, there go Lovely T stripping for the net. No, I'm getting dressed and putting on lotion. So, yeah, I had a washcloth on top of the webcam. Just in case. I just don't play with cameras. I just don't. Especially just being in IT, I know they're so easy to hack, so I don't know. I've been on here for 3 hours, you guys. I can't believe I've been on here this long. I'm having fun, though. Oh, okay, so Afia Mensah says, I work at a pharmaceutical company. Everyone at my job does it. Okay, good. So look at that. She's a pharmacist. She works at a pharmaceutical company. There you go. So I'm not crazy. Look, Miss Kismet says, same here, and I have a cheap ass Dell. I know that's right. Yeah, no, that was an awesome question. People ask me that all the time. When I first came on to live stream, because I've been doing voiceover. So when I first came on to live stream, everybody was like, your screen is black. We can't see you. And I'm like, oh, I have black tape on my laptop. And they was like, how the hell are you going to do a live stream with black tape on your laptop? I was like, until I find an alternate camera source, this is how I'm going to do my live stream. And I did my very first live stream. It was completely pitch black. Y'all, I'm a mess. I was like, I would not be turning on that damn MacBook camera. Somebody said something about a few years ago. God, I Media too. Thank you for going live. You're amazing. Thank you so much for taking time to watch. I appreciate it. Yeah, people should definitely cover it. Hey, Mrs. Isabella. What is it? Elizabella. I like that. And she's coming all the way from Morocco. That's what's up. Somebody said I got a Dell too. Y'all remember that Dell, the Dell guy? Dude, get a Dell. And then when he got caught with all that weed, lost all his damn endorsements. I don't know. Y'all might be too young. That was like a big thing in the 90s. Dude, get a Dell. And then he like fucked up his endorsements. There was a case in 2007 where these people's cell phones got hacked. It was so bad that they had to get an alarm system, and the hacker told them to disarm the code. Damn. That sounds like some dark web type stuff. What do you think about the couple from Ohio that tortured and killed that little girl? I don't think I've heard about that. Is it the one where the guy was crying in the courtroom? I don't know if that's the one. But I heard one this morning in New York. The mother went to go check on her daughter, her granddaughter, and her son-in-law. And the son-in-law then did a whole murder-suicide. The whole family is dead. And so that just hit the news earlier today. And that was in New York. So I don't know what's going on with all this evilness in the world and people, I mean, just being wicked. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm putting on some chapstick. I hope my mouth is dry. I like anything with peppermint, y'all. Candy cane, peppermint. Makes my lips feel tingly. But yeah, I don't know what's going on in this world. That's some evil mess. Okay, so that was the one with the father in the courtroom. And he was crying. I just don't know. I don't know. Some people just shouldn't be allowed to have children. Some people shouldn't be allowed to be around children. Like, for me, I just love babies. Like, I don't even care who the parents are. It could be the most ratchet, parent. But I love babies and I love kids. And I don't understand how you can look at a child that's innocent, they don't even understand what's going on, in the world and what's going on around them. All they really want is for you to love them, hug them, feed them, and I don't see how somebody can kill or hurt a child. Like, I'll never understand that. I will never understand that. Even with all the stories I've done over the years on my news channel, those were always the hardest ones to do. Were the ones where the parents or the boyfriend or whoever killed their child. And I remember the one that stuck out for me, one of the ones that stuck out was the little Haitian boy. And he was so adorable. And his mother, I don't know, she just went crazy and killed him. And I still remember the picture of him. And he's like 2 years old. He's leaning against the wall. He has his hand in his pocket. He's kind of posing. And he was just so adorable, So it's like you never get those stories out of your head. I remember the father who took a selfie with his beautiful, black and Asian baby and literally put the gun to her head and shot her and then killed himself. Like those are stories that just never leave me. I don't understand it at all. I mean, I understand being frustrated. Kids mess themselves and they get into stuff. They break things. Y'all don't know how much shit these damn boys done broke over the years. We were talking about that like about a week ago. Like, I'm just to the point now where I can get nice shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have kids, especially boys, your furniture just has to be either black or brown. You can't have no white furniture. You can't have no nice shit. You can't have nothing contemporary. Can't have no glass. Can't have no mirrors. Literally, I would come home from work. They done threw the football, broke the dang on picture. I mean, they've broken so much stuff. It's ridiculous. But that's part of having boys. They're throwing basketballs around, footballs. And as mad as I would get, like, damn, y'all done broke another damn vase. Y'all done broke it. Like, what the heck's wrong with y'all? I could never think of like harming them in that manner. Like, that's just, to me, that's just evil. I don't get it. I don't see how a child can piss you off that much that you would have to take their life. You know, and then to know that there was a father that loved that child. So if you didn't want to be with that child, if the child irritated you so much, why not allow that child to go and be with the father? You know, that's the shit that pisses me off, is that these women will get with new guys and new boyfriends, and you obviously can tell when the dude is not feeling your child, okay? So then why not allow that child to go be with the father? Oh, you don't want him to go be with the father because you want that child support check. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I definitely feel bad for that father. And it's happened just far too many times. Far too many times. Thank you so much, Christina. She says, I love your channel. Yes, brown couches, hun. I'm just now able to get nice shit. Because my oldest is 17 and the 12-year-old has finally calmed down. He don't bounce on shit like he used to. So, like, my whole house is, like, contemporary. I got glass. I got mirrors. I got Swarovski crystals. You know, I got stuff like, okay, I can place something here. And it'll be here when I get back. But when they were younger, you place something there, especially anything shiny. It's like boys are just attracted to shiny shit so they can break it. So you got a shiny picture frame. They gonna throw the ball at that shiny object and just break it. So that's why I'm happy now that they're older. Like, now my house looks like more, you know, grown up and glam. Before, you can always tell when people got kids, honey, because everything is just brown and wood. Wood furniture, like wood coffee table, brown couches. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing glass, nothing, you know, expensive. But you can tell as the kids get older, the parents start upgrading. That's why one thing I would always be jealous of, like, not really jealous, but like that would kind of envy, is people who didn't have kids, because they could have white furniture. Like, I had a homegirl, you could tell she didn't have not one child. Her carpet was white, you know, like the little shag carpet, white couches. You know what I'm saying? Silver coffee table. I mean, you could, oh my God. I just think it's so beautiful. You can walk into somebody's house, they have all that white furniture. Like, I think Jackie's house is like that. She has a lot of white, but she don't have no kids. So you can always tell people don't have no kids because they can get like that really fine, exotic, you know, light colored furniture. When you have kids, honey, it's black or brown. That's it. Am I watching this season of Love and Hip Hop ATL? I don't want to, but I probably will. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so over Love and Hip Hop, but I probably will catch a few episodes. I probably will. Kahari Cook says, laugh my ass out. So true. Brown and wood. It's the truth. When you got kids, your furniture is brown and wood. Okay? Men are attracted to shiny, shimmery shit too. Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, then you'll like my house, honey. You'll like my place. I like, y'all see my bed, it's all shimmery, and I like the diamonds and the bling bling. I like to decorate stuff. Like my little vase back there, it's like glass and mirror, and then it has like, you know, like the little bling bling diamonds in there and stuff like that. Like, I bling out a lot of my stuff. Let me show y'all this. This is like one of my vases that's on my vanity, and I put like little bling around there and stuff like that. So I like shiny shit. And I like creating stuff too, so I do a lot of that. I can't believe I got me out here for 3 hours. Oh my goodness. I ain't ate all day either. I'm hungry. I'm over here reading these comments. Yup. When you have, Joshua, you are so right. When you have kids, he said, when you have kids, the cars are bad too. Yup. When you have children, you just got to get that, you know, either an SUV or damn van. You know, you can't have no sports car, nothing too sporty with a kid. You know, especially not no coupe. Can't have a coupe because you have to have the car seat and all that stuff. But as they get older, you can finally upgrade. I don't know if y'all saw the video of my son. He was driving Miss TT, honey. I posted on Instagram. So he was driving me around the other day because he's working on getting his permit. So we've been doing, like, you know, the test driving and stuff. You know, like a mom, I was freaking out, like, slow down, slow down. So eventually he'll have my SUV. I'm gonna give that to him because my truck is like 10 years old. So I'm going to upgrade and finally get me a newer car. So I'm going to give him my car so that way he'll be able, to have something to drive and stuff like that. But yeah, when you have kids, honey, you got to keep it simple. But don't worry, as they get older, you can start having nice shit. That's the truth. Scorpia said, order a pizza, girl. Y'all want to know what kind of pizzas I order? My favorite pizza, before y'all judge me, is pineapple. Pineapple and mushroom. And sometimes black olives. And people are looking at my pizza like, your pizzas look so gross. But when you eat them, they are the bomb. I love mushrooms, I love pineapples, and I love black olives. And I like the salty sweet. So while all y'all be mashing pepperoni pizzas and sausage pizzas, just give me a pineapple pizza. And if they're having a sale on the toppings, and I'll add black olives and mushrooms. But I love pineapple pizza. Am I the only person? Am I the only weirdo? So y'all don't eat pineapple pizza? It's just me? Okay. Let me go to the comment section and see what y'all eat. Zakari, yes. Matter of fact, because I'm on Beyonce's Facebook page, I guess. I didn't even know I was a fan of her Facebook page. But as soon as she announced her tour, I got an alert telling my Beyonce and Jay-Z are going on tour. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to go, but yeah, I think that's cool that they're going back on tour together. Sas Tomato says, my mom had white couches, glass tables, and me and my sis did not play at all in the living room because my mama would beat our tail until we passed out if we messed up her furniture. I know that's right. But see, y'all must have had, did y'all have 2 living rooms? Because sometimes if you have like a den, then you could do that. But if it's just one living room, that living room is going to be brown and wood. And see, you and your sister, y'all are girls. See, with girls, you can have decent stuff. Like, girls would, like, for the most part, they'll sit down. You know what I mean? Because they'll kind of follow the mom's lead. It's them boys. They throw balls around and break stuff. Like, girls ain't really running around the house throwing footballs. It's them boys. Like, even now, my youngest, he has a basketball hoop on the back of his door. I mean, sometimes I be thinking he about to fall through the ceiling. I'm like, LeBron James, you want to calm down up there? He do, boom. I'm like, what's that noise? It's not like the whole door is about to break down. Like, little boys, like, they be so into their sports, honey. But he got AAU tryouts tomorrow, so he's doing real good. Oh, my goodness. Last weekend, that was, like, our last tournament. And I know y'all watched the video I was posting on Instagram. And it was such a close game. So that Saturday, my son hit a 2-pointer last 7 seconds of the game. So we ended up making it to the next round. So then we came back Sunday. We had another game, but we ended up losing. And when I tell you, like, when boys are at that age and you, like, you know, they take it so seriously. So, like, when they lose, I mean, it's like you see the tears. They just, and then it makes you want to cry as a parent because you don't want to see your, you know, the kids crying and stuff. But like they took it hard, but they played so good. Like they really tried. You know, this was the last game of the season. They went so far. I mean, this is probably the best season they had in the past 3 years. Like they did the damn thing. They won plenty of trophies and awards. And I just told him, you look how much stuff that y'all won this year. You know, focus on the stuff that y'all did win. But yeah, they were hurt after that game though. Yeah, we were all like in tears. Like they were hurt. But I ended up taking him to the Mall of America. Went to Cinnabon because you know Cinnabon makes everything better. So I took him for Cinnabon. He has like one of those chai lattes, whatever, the little frozen drinks with the Oreos. He had one of those. He had a Cinnabon, you know. And I found a little boba place. I had me like a little boba shake. So you know, we just sat there and we just had our Cinnabons and chilled and talked and everything. So then he felt a little bit better. So yeah, this is a sports house, honey. Like everything sports. If I had daughters though, that'd be fun. I don't know what I would do with a little girl. Little girls are so much fun. Like, I don't even know. Like, would I have her, like, in dance? I always think about that. Like, I watch, oh, my gosh, Bring It. That is my show with, like, Miss Diane and them little girls. The little the dancing dolls. Oh, my gosh. Like, those are, like, my daughters that I don't have. Like, I be watching, like, how hard they work and practice. Like, you know, we only see, like, an hour's worth of stuff. I mean, when you shoot, I mean, that's probably days worth of footage squeezed into an hour. But, it reminds me of, like, you know, when you have sons, you know, how much work we put into their sports, you know, driving them to practice and games and getting uniforms and, you know, just all this stuff and being there to cheer them on. And it's a lot of work. And I thank God I have my brother. You know, my brother is their uncle who is like their father. So my brother helps out a lot, as far as taking them to practices. And, I'm always running slow Saturday morning. So he's here bright and early at like 7 or 8 to come pick him up. And then I show up about 30 minutes later because, it takes me a while to get out of bed, honey. So then I show up, right before the game start and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I always think about that. If I had a daughter, what would she be into? Because the boys are into sports here. But I think if I had a daughter, maybe I'd put her like in dance or something like that. Ballet, tap, hip hop. What do y'all do with y'all's daughters? I always wonder that. Oh, good. So other people do like pineapple pizza. I love pineapple pizza, including pepperoni pizza. Okay. Somebody else says they love pineapple and mushroom. Okay, good. I'm not alone. Someone said my son is just like that. Only kid be tearing up walls and floors down. Man, I'm telling you. Them boys, man. Girls aren't exempt from breaking stuff if they're tomboys. That's true. But I just noticed like most of my friends with daughters, they sit their asses down. I'm like, oh, she not out here throwing around balls and stuff. Nuh-uh. She better sit down somewhere. So I don't know. My friends with daughters, their girls seem to just sit down and chill. It's the boys. All my friends with sons, they all got broken shit. So I don't know. Hold up. Jay-Z and Beyonce's tickets start at $450 here in New York City. That concert's going to be lit. I think it's going to be their last. See, they know what they're doing. They're trying to charge $450, talking about it's their last concert. They're going to come back in 2019 talking about we're going to do another concert. They know what they're doing. That's a lot. I mean, it's $450. Is that like up front? Because, I mean, $450, that better not be in the nosebleeds. That better be right in the front. I better be able to see Beyonce's damn nose hairs, okay, for $450. Oh, my goodness. Mariah Yennes says, my pizza is custom. Extra pizza sauce, beef, onions, bell pepper, mushrooms, green, and black olives. Shit be fire. I know that's right. I know that is right, honey. See, SSS, thank you. She says, true, I have a daughter, and a few people that come by my house are amazed at how clean and nice it is. Yup. It's true. Like with little girls, they just don't make as much of a mess. That's why with boys, like you just got to stay on top of them. They know I'm always making them clean. As soon as I get up, if that kitchen is a disarray, everybody come up in the kitchen. I want this kitchen clean. I want it swept. I want it mopped. I want the dishes done. Yeah, I be on them. Because you can't raise no trifling boys. You know what I'm saying? You got to raise them just like you want your daughter to be able to clean and do all that stuff and keep a household. I want them to be the same way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them depending on no woman and having to go live with some girl. And then when she get mad, she throw them out and all that bullshit. No, you're going to know how to maintain a household. You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want them to realize too, like, you know, your home is your castle, so it's supposed to be clean, and when you come in inviting and stuff like that. So, and I'm kind of OCD, so I don't like a mess at all. I like a clean space. So before you go to bed, there better not be no dishes in the sink. That damn chore chart better be done. Did you sweep tonight? So I'm always on top of them. I know they're like, my mom gets on my nerves. She's always making us clean, but they'll appreciate it when they get older. Because my dad was the same way. He used to make us clean all the time. I used to get so mad. Like, damn, we're always cleaning. I got to clean the bathrooms every Saturday. What the hell? But, you know, as you get older, like, you appreciate that because I keep a clean house. So that's just what it is. Hey, Taylor. I love your videos. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. Aspiring Creative One. That brown and wood thing is so true. My little sister is wild around the house. I'm telling you, I thought I was playing. Malcolm said, when I was younger, I used to break everything in my house playing basketball and dancing like Michael Jackson. See, the little boys. Everybody wanted to be like Michael Jackson back in the day. That is so funny. Queen of Content. Hey, Fondue. Did you see that Terry Cruz's case was dismissed? Yes, I did. I did see that. And I think it's a shame, and I think they only dismissed it because it was a man. I think that's what that is. Had that man groped a woman or grabbed a woman by the coochie like our president did, they wouldn't have dismissed it. So I think that that's a shame that they did that. And especially being that, you know, he really put a lot of stuff out there. You know, he could have kept that to himself. You know, he had to deal with the ridicule and the abuse online and people making fun of him, only for the case to be dismissed. And who's to say that his career is not in jeopardy now? Because now people in the industry, yeah, they can act cool in front of the cameras and say, you know, yeah, hashtag me too, and we stand with Terry Crews. But let's see if he gets those same roles he was getting before he, called out old boy from WMG. So that's what's going to be really interesting to see how that ends up playing out. Value Gem says, I put my phone under my pillow when I get dressed. I don't blame you. Yeah, Brandon, I do have Snapchat. I just don't go on there as much. I don't know. I get confused on how it works. And I always have to ask my son. They act like they're so irritated. Jay said, I grew up all girls and I have a girl. That's cool. So I grew up with brothers and I have a little sister. But my little sister came a lot later in life. Like me and my little sister were about, I think like 11 years apart. But the funny thing is she's closer in age to my oldest son. Like they're closer in age than me and her. Like I had him young. So she became an aunt when she was like in first grade. So she's been an aunt since she was like 7 or 8, And my brothers were uncles when they were like 13, 14. Yeah, I know. Ratchet, but whatever. It's life. You know what I'm saying? It brought the family closer together. And my kids are very close with their aunt and uncles. So it's like, they don't have like that typical old uncle that's just sitting in the corner scratching his balls. Like, no, their uncle's actually out on the basketball court with them, coaching them. You know what I'm saying? They can relate to each other because they're closer in age. Come on in. Were you knocking on the door? Oh, thought I heard him knocking on the door. Okay, so SSS says my daughter did cheer, band, and track. Okay, cool. I was raised with nothing but boys. My grandma had 14 grandkids, and 4 of us are girls, tomboys. At our finest, we broke everything, playing in the house and fighting. Yup. I was the same way. I always fight with my brothers. My first live chat with T. Oh, you guys are awesome. So many comments in here. Dark Princess says, I can see your outfit from the Black Panther movie premiere. Yep, that is my outfit back there. I have it hanging up. I love that jacket. That lady did a really good job putting it together. I want another one like it, but like in a different color. I need to find like a different pattern, but I love it. It just stood out. It came together perfectly. And my best friend picked it out. She's like, you got to get that jacket. That's going to work out really good. And it did. Alicia says, love you so much from the UK. Thank you so much. LOL Tea Sippers Go International. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Marcus says, wow, you're fucking pretty. I'm gay, not blind. Thank you so much, Marcus. Y'all are a mess. Thank y'all. That is the truth. Oh, Rihanna, she's upset because Snapchat, what they did to her, and they're losing money. Basically, what happened is that Snapchat decided to have an ad, and the ad said, who would you rather slap? It said, would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown in the face? And so Rihanna checked them. And she was basically like, how are you sitting here making fun of a domestic violence situation? Matter of fact, I have the thing right here. Let me read it to y'all. See, I come prepared, honey. So Rihanna says, now Snapchat, I know you already know you ain't my favorite app out there, but I'm just trying to figure out what the point was with this mess. I love to call it ignorance, but I know you ain't that dumb. You spent money to animate something that would intentionally bring shame on DV victims and made a joke of it. This isn't about my personal feelings because I don't have much of them, but all women, children, and men that have been victims of DV in the past, and especially the ones who haven't made it out yet. You let us down. Shame on you. Throw the whole appology away. I just happen to have that on my desktop because I'm always prepared. But yeah, so that's what happened. Is basically Snapchat. They were really bogus for that. And I wonder if they would have done that had it been, another couple besides Chris Brown and Rihanna. And so Rihanna was basically checking them about that. And so a lot of like Rihanna Navy, a lot of the fans left Snapchat. And people are even saying that the Snapchat, their stock has dropped tremendously as well. So I'm glad I didn't invest my money in Snapchat because they've been messing up a lot lately. Yeah, they did her really bogus. Thank you so much, Chaz J. I appreciate it. So, okay, I've been on here for 3 hours and 32 minutes. I'm going to get ready to get off. Um, just for the fact I've been on here for a long time. My throat is hurting. I haven't eaten. I don't want to pass out. So I'm going to get ready to get off. But once again, I just want to let you guys know that I'm having a tea party in April for people here in the Twin Cities. So I'll be sending out an email invite to a few of you guys. I'm looking for 20 tea sippers that want to come and sip my new line of tea with me. I'm kind of doing like a focus group. I'll have lunch, snacks, tea. We're going to chop it up, have a good time. So I just really want to get y'all's opinions on the different flavors that I picked out and stuff like that. So stay tuned, and I will be recording everything for the YouTube audience so you guys can be a part of the tea party as well. So it's going to be really fun. We're putting it together. Like I told you, I want to start doing more events in different cities. So I'm still here in the Twin Cities, so we're just going to do another one here. But I can't wait for you guys to try out the tea. It's going to be really awesome. Fabiola says, who needs food? We love you. I need food. I'm so hungry. Like, I have not eaten anything. It's like 6:30. And that's the thing. Like, I'll forget to eat. So it's like, as soon as I remember, like, you need food, I want to eat food. Because I will forget. I'll go a whole day without eating. Oh, don't be jealous, Lindsay. She said, I'm so jealous now. Only the people in the Twin Cities are getting to meet you. I'm going to be doing some more stuff around the country. Trust me. But I'm really excited for this tea party. So we're trying to bring everything together. It's going to be free. I'm going to be providing all the food, the drinks, the beverages. It's going to be about 4 hours. We're going to just have fun. You know, you guys can get to know me a little bit more, you know, on a personal level. So I can't wait to, I hope some of the tea sippers from the Black Panther event end up coming back. And the ones who weren't able to join, maybe you guys can come to the tea party. So we'll see, but I'll keep you guys posted on that information. Thank you, Tink Bowl. She said, showing love from Ratchet Ass, Florida. That's what's up. And yes, don't forget to join Patreon. Like I said, I do the first hour private with my Patreon subscribers. It's more small. It's more intimate. They're able to ask me more questions. So if you want to join us, you can. It's only $1. You know, otherwise, you know, you guys would just have to wait until after that first hour. But this was awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I mean, we got up to like 700 something people. This is really my first time like really live streaming, so I want to do more of this. Hopefully I can start doing this once a week just to be more engaging and let you guys know more about me behind the scenes, and you know, so it's not so formal, just me doing just regular edited videos. So I really had a great time. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and go eat. Thank you to my moderators. You guys did an awesome job. I appreciate you guys. You guys kept all the damn trolls at bay. So thank you guys so much. And we will do it again. I'll keep you guys posted on the time and date and everything else. And I'll make this video live for the people who ended up missing the live stream as well. Okay. So I'll talk to y'all later, you guys. Bye.